Welcome back, guys, to another Free for All Friday. Friday. Free for all. Phil,
Are you adjusted?
I'm getting there, man.
You're fidgety.
It's
You need a
it's-
drink.
I do.
I think.
Well, what a perfect day. We get to check out the new Maker's Mark. What is it? The Keeper's release. Phil,
Keeper's release.
Who's the keeper? Are you the keeper? I think you are the
No,
keeper.
I'm a man of the people.
Yeah, I think you're. Well, then I'll be the keeper.
Sure.
Give me the bottle.
Okay.
No, I'm okay. Guys, one little note from Monday's Miskey Monday show. We were talking about K. Luke. Talked to Jonathan. They are in 6 states right now, currently getting ready to go into 7. Texas is going to be their new state that they're adding. He did okay me to go ahead and release that information. So that's Tennessee, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Kentucky, Wyoming.
You
Hold
talk
on.
to him.
Hang on. No, look. Hang on. I got it right here. Wyoming. Yeah, I nailed that. Wyoming, and then coming soon to Texas to a store near you.
Get there toasted.
That toasted batch 4 is fabulous. And I did get to try the new batch 11 cast strength, which is also fabulous.
Rye guys.
Rye guy, check your mail, bro. It's
Package delivered today.
Yep, it's supposed to be there.
I wish I would have known you were a rye guy before
That was my fault.
I put the package together.
I
'cause
forgot.
You got 0 ryes.
That, and I forgot to tell Phil about your email when you sent it. So let me know what you think of the special gift. And yeah, I guess we'll start diving right into this.
Keeper's release.
I am the keeper. That's going to be my new thing. Kind of like
Okay.
you're the man of the people. I want to be the keeper. I'm not the Maker's Mark keeper, though.
So this is second in their wood finishing.
They're new.
I'm going to call this their rebranded wood finishing series.
Last year's did not stack.
Last year's was heart release was, I thought, underwhelming.
I agree.
I'll say this as a standalone pour, it was pretty good.
I agree.
But you don't really notice the shortcomings of it until you start stacking it against other bottles.
We've had that in a blind against other wood finishing series, and it feels like the BEP always beats it. And I think there's been a few. No, it's finishing last every time
I've
we've
had
done
it in 3 blinds. It's finishing.
It's finishing last every single time.
So hopefully this one, it's got to be hard not to be a step up.
Right.
109.3 proof, stave profile.
I don't understand.
10 virgin
Todd.
toasted
What
American oak stave.
What does Todd mean? What does that mean? Who's the gorilla and who's the?
100
Oh,
men
I did see that.
versus one.
What do you
one
What do you think?
I think 100 men would.
Destroy that gorilla?
It's just overwhelming numbers. Just sheer weight alone. You can
40 men would die for sure.
I don't think 40 men would die.
Ah,
I
dude.
think the only thing you need to do is strategically decide which way to approach it. So you have to you can't approach them all head on. You've got to.
Sneak attack.
So once you get to a certain weight amount, and you might suffocate some of your dudes, but it'll just be too heavy for the gorilla to overcome. He'll eventually get tired. Just punch him in the kidneys. I don't know what I would do. I don't know. I heard they're like, I don't know how you.
They've
just
got everything
pull
I've heard.
out an
they've,
eyeball,
they've, they've
maybe?
got power, dude.
Well, yeah.
Just
Yeah,
sheer
they're 20
power.
times stronger than the average man. But I just think numbers-wise, it would just be too overwhelming, assuming you used any sort of degree of strategy.
It looks like someone's already done the favor for you and got the wax peeled off of it. Let's see if they've improved their corks any.
It's the same cork.
Is it? No, that's actually a cork. Do you remember the Maker's the original wood finishing series were like plastic?
Well, we've got the
Or
last
rubber.
wood finishing series here.
I'm talking
Spoiler
about
alert.
I'm talking about the original, the OG. Like
We're going
BEP.
to comp this to the.
I will say this
Part
that
release.
I have been pouring. I have 2. Well, I've got a bottle left of my BRT 02. I didn't like it originally, but
Always.
But I'm gonna tell you, I poured that 3 times in the last week and a half, and it has been delicious every single time I've had it.
Every time I've blinded BRT and BEP, they tend to swap. Just depending on my mood.
You got the cork.
Yeah. I think the BEP is maybe a bit more flavorful. I'm gonna pour a little more here. I do think that sometimes, some
Ooh,
days, I
that's-
get a little overwhelmed by that particular flavor. Oh, geez.
I remember you saying that when we did Heart Release, or no, when we did the Makers Blind, when we did all of them on the show last time. I remember you say like, look, today I'm just that note is just not doing it for me.
It was too much.
Yeah, and I can see how that can be overwhelming. And I mean, it smells like the wood finishing series. I mean, that smells closer to BEP, and like that original set than Heart Release did.
You definitely get the wood influence here.
I remember my first shot.
It's almost citrusy too.
My first shot at a Maker's wood finishing series was an FAE01, and that was hard to live up to, man. It was so viscous. It was so decadent. It was incredible.
Well, I think their normal mash bill has that soft red winter wheat.
Yes.
I know the 46 profile mash bill's different. I think the 46 uses the French oak staves.
Hey, are we considering doing an Instagram live this weekend?
I mean,
It's always
I
a
always do
consideration.
an Instagram live.
Well, I mean, I just make sure, but put the IG up, so everybody can look. It's right there. Oh, look, I gotta go this way.
Yeah, you get the wood influence for sure. You get I get
it's
citrus
fruity.
peel.
It's appley to me.
I do get fruit. I do get. I agree. The fruit on the back end is closer to like an apple or an apricot.
Mm-hmm.
On the front end, I get like a orange peel, oak,
What about?
good bit of caramel,
You're
good
getting
bit of vanilla.
you're getting orange, and I'm getting
I'm getting orange peel
no.
specifically.
I'm getting closer to like a lemon zest. It's not heavily influenced in there though. I definitely like the nose smells very wood finishing Makers. Like I feel like they're generally pretty identifiable.
Yeah, I feel like there's that kind of that you get on a lot of wood finishing series. That kind of butterscotchy caramel note.
Toffee, don't you? Isn't that like your direct punchline for Makers?
Butterscotch.
I always thought you said toffee. Because I get toffee.
But
on
it's
it.
all in the similar vein, that sweeter, more caramel, butterscotchy, toffee-like note. Yeah, quality. I tend to get a little good bit of vanilla on them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really recall getting citrus on any.
This smells a lot fruitier than I recall the rest of them being.
It's Friday. I'm ready to drink.
Ooh, that was a good one.
That's got to be better than Heart Release, man.
Man, that is
Hug?
super cinnamony. Like on the mid palate, that is a ton of cinnamon. The fruitiness,
I love that initial palate.
I do
man.
too. And the hug is serious. What's the proof on this? Like I'm guessing
109.
115.
No, 109.3.
Wow. Yeah, I mean it drinks a little hotter than that. This
yeah.
has to be better than the last
I
one.
think that's a little bit of the cinnamon influence. It's definitely spicy up front, but it's also kind of
Oh, you sent us. Oh, thanks, Rye Guy. Glad you got it. I'm glad it made it safely.
yeah.
I don't know if you were in when he said when he was saying like if he didn't know. Oh, no, it was my fault. I didn't tell him that you were the same person until after everything was packaged up. But yeah, he would have put you some ryes together instead. But I figured you might like the Glen.
Yeah, man. That is
This is good.
now it's like, yeah, it's definitely like a apricot-y, appley fruit on the back end, but yeah, it's like spicy up front, but it's also a punch of vanilla, punch of caramel. It's like kind of more decadent, darker flavors up front, mixed with the spice. that's a good balance up front. I do think to the mid palate to where the finish starts to kick in, it kind of not my favorite part of the sip
Wow.
here.
The finish on it on the second sip, it's a lot more. It's more zesty. It's definitely more citrusy
Yeah,
On
there's
the-
citrus here.
on the back end of this palate. I do like. I don't know if I like the finish as much on the second go round. That initial palate is fabulous.
Yeah, you get your darker flavors up front. Bacon, spices, cinnamon's up front too.
It is.
Then you get that kind of citrusy
Well, do you
note.
want to you want to leave a little in your glass?
Sure.
Let's do that. Let's leave a little in our glass and pour the heart release and comp. I say leave a little bit in my glass.
I mean, there's a little tannicness on the finish.
I must have poured too much, but I'm gonna get one more little.
Yeah, it's got to be the old heart release.
That initial palate spike is everything that you think of when you think of like a wood finishing.
Oh,
series.
MSRP is probably around
Eight-
75
80 bucks, huh?
I
Somewhere around
think.
that.
I think 75. You might find it at 80. I'm not going to pour too much of that.
It
'Cause I
looked
don't-
like it was pouring for a while.
No, not that much.
That's not bad.
Man, this is just immediately
Jesus.
less depth on the nose.
That's better. Listen, man. I respect the bottle.
Please give me the cork.
I don't have the cork.
That is the least stable place you could put it.
Oh, there's other places.
Yeah, they're more stable.
So this automatically smells danker, if that makes any sense.
It just
It
smells,
smells
like
like-
less depth.
it
It's not
smells-
not as sweet.
It smells like more wood, more like wet moss.
I think I get a little more leather here.
Mm-hmm.
Than the
I do like. I like this nose though. Like actually, it's a little bit more suppressed.
this reminds me more of the 2024 cellar aged nose
Okay.
than
Which-
it does a
wood
wood
finishing.
finishing series. Not as intense as the cellar
This
aged.
is super. Like, go back to the nose real quick. Watch
Well-
how fruity it is now. Holy crap. That's like way fruitier.
I think it's way. I'm getting almost like a coffee cake, like a cinnamon coffee cake.
I
here.
get the cinnamon for sure, but I definitely get more fruit on the new one.
It's just a deeper, more rich flavor. This is a little more lighter on the nose, a little more leathery. And maybe that's the note in Makers when Makers does the leather note. I don't like it
Damn, I actually like this a lot now.
because when Makers does the leather note, it actually
What's up, Roy?
It tastes like leather. And by that I mean like it tastes like I'm chewing on a purse.
Did you just sip on it?
No.
It's woody. I mean, it's like real woody. I like this. I mean, yeah, I know what we're drinking. I actually like this. I don't know if I like it better than the other one, but I do like this. This is far better than I remember it being.
I will say the finish goes away a lot quicker
It does.
than the other one. There's less flavors going on here. I will agree that this is more of a spiced wood profile than. Oh, there's that leather purse. Taste a leather purse on the finish. I like a subtle leather note, but I don't want to feel like I'm chewing on a piece of leather.
Like a wallet that sat in the center console.
These are worlds different on the
Oh,
nose.
yeah, for sure.
I mean, this is so much sweeter.
Rye guy, have you are you much into Bardstown any? I don't know. The Amrut up there just caught my eye, and I was wondering if you got a chance to give that a try because I thought,
Somebody want to send us the cathedral?
yeah, anybody got that and want to send it to us? No, okay. The nose on the new one is definitely better.
It's so much. It's almost like you're
It's two different-
pouring
two different
syrup
whiskeys.
on a cinnamon like a coffee cake. It's so sweet. And this
We
is
do
what
have to tip. We're trying to tip it between like guys.
this is more what I associate with a wood finishing series of the past.
Yes.
Would be this release. It's better, man. It's better. It's got just more
It's
packed
got
with
more-
flavor from beginning
Yeah,
to
it's
end.
got a lot more going on.
You get a little bit of that apricot and apple. You get a little bit of citrus zest. You get a little bit of the wood influence. You get the cinnamon. You get those sweeter notes in there. It's a more complete, more complex whiskey than Heart Release.
Todd wants us to tip it. I mean, I like it. I think it's a good buy. There is a tannicness on the back end of it though that
Yes.
I don't absolutely love.
But honestly,
But I feel like you're getting so much on the front end of it in the mid palate that I can live with that.
I would agree
that
that
makes
the
sense.
finish is my least favorite part of the pour. The initial palate is far and away my favorite part.
What's up, Mark?
Like that initial taste you get.
Oh,
I
it's
get that cinnamon coffee cake. I get citrus.
It's
I
full of flavor, dude.
It's just deep. But I agree. Not that the finish is short,
No,
but the flavor doesn't live up to the initial palate.
yeah,
on the
you
finish.
you get wowed with you get wowed. Which one is beer? I'm not sure what that means.
Beer and duh, you don't get it.
Retracted. Okay. Listen, the thing it is
The gorilla loses.
the gorilla does lose. The thing, it like it almost like overwhelms you with like a ton of flavor. Lost Recipe better than the Heart Relates, dude. I'm gonna tell you
Yes, I agree with him.
The
Lost Recipe's good, man.
It is. The Lost Recipe was really good.
It was good.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand how the Heart Release like really fell so badly. Like, I don't understand that. It's never done well in any blind we put it in.
And what I think is that not that it tastes bad.
No, it's just not there. Like, there's just not.
It's underwhelming in flavor. Like when you're comparing it to like this bottle or previous wood finishing series, there's a lot of like decadent, rich, toffee, caramel kind of notes going on, and this is like a lighter, more leathery note, and it doesn't compete with those flavors well. So I think this is a bottle better had by itself.
I agree. Or against other stuff that's not Maker's Wood Finishing. But hell, it didn't even like we had in that blind. We had we didn't have all wood finishing. We had the BEP. We had 46 cast strength. We did have BRT02 in there, so we did have two wood finishes against that. But
so the finish on this is what's killing it.
it is.
On the Heart Release, it's just leather saddle. It on the keepers, I'm waffling between a 77 and 78.
Dude, I tell you what, I'm getting a lot more rye on this one now, like a rye spice on the finish.
I don't think there's any rye in there.
I don't think there is, but I'm wondering if that's the citrus note that we're getting.
I think it's like 70 corn, 14 wheat.
Which one is Bert and which one is Ernie? I always get them confused.
I'll be honest, I do too.
Me too.
I think
No, Bert is the skinny one.
Sure.
The skinny like the right?
I think so. No,
Hold on that. No, Ernie's the short fat guy.
I don't know. I'll be honest, I didn't watch it as a kid.
First of all, I hate you for bringing that up.
I used to tell you had hair like one of them. The tall, skinny one.
You're a dick.
I used to tell you that. Why you acting like This is news to you.
Man.
Man.
A little old fashioned. Cheers. So I look. He and the majority of people, talking about Bardstown. He and the majority of people are gonna pick Disco 12. I like Disco 11 a lot. I would imagine I would pick Disco 12 in a blind. I do think it is a more complete whiskey, but like when I'm chasing what I suspect to be a turkey note, I tend to go after like the Disco 11, just like I tend to go after Russell's 13 over Russell's 15, whereas that is a very minority pick, right? Like it's not a popular
Right.
take.
The Disco 12
But I like what I like.
is pretty much like the Russell's 15 compared to
Mm-hmm.
the 13. Is pretty much objectively a more
It's balanced.
complex, more balanced whiskey. But if you like a spicier profile, like if you like a pour where you get those bacon spices more than you like a sweeter note, because
Is
beyond
Bert the one with the rubber ducky?
I don't know if I knew which.
I'm lost now.
I'm gonna Google this.
I know the song Rubber Ducky. Something. I know the song, but
Bert
dude, how old are we?
and Ernie.
I think Ernie's the fat one.
Bert's the skinny one.
Yeah, that's what I said. Bert's the skinny one.
Ernie is the one that eats cookies in bed.
Yeah, that's you. That makes sense.
I don't eat cookies. Todd eats cookies.
Todd eats cookies. I eat cookies. I like
you
cookies.
eat oatmeal cream pies.
Every once in a while I do. I indulge.
I eat
You eat Taco Bell, man. Like, stop judging me.
I've eaten Taco Bell once since Todd moved out of my downstairs.
3 months ago?
Yes, I've
haven't
eaten
had-
Taco Bell once in 3 months, and you know when that was? It's when I went to Todd's house.
I have. I
That's
haven't.
when I ate it.
I haven't had Taco Bell in like 9 years.
Doesn't matter. You're eating Swiss rolls and oatmeal cream pies.
No, I'm not. I don't
Quit
eat that
being
regular.
so self-righteous.
I don't eat. Tormented Bert. Ernie had the rubber ducky.
Yeah.
Really? I don't remember
Yeah.
that being part of their
I
shtick.
just looked it up.
No, I'm talking about the rubber ducky part. I thought the rubber ducky was like a whole different part of the show.
No, that's Ernie.
He sings the rubber ducky song.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was the Bert and Ernie segment of the show.
I didn't watch Sesame Street at all.
I watched it a little bit.
I didn't. Man, I watched. What did I watch? I mostly watched cartoons in the 90s, man.
I watched cartoons a lot in the 90s. I watched Speed Racer a lot, which turns out that's anime. I didn't
watched
even know that
Ninja
was-
Turtles,
Yes, indeed.
and Transformers and He-Man.
Never got into Transformers or He-Man. I was always into like Tom and Jerry. I was into.
n-
I love the Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes, I never did. I did like Tiny Toons.
Tiny Toons was awesome.
I did like Tiny Toons. but I
LSU and
never-
A&M game is postponed until tomorrow. Doubleheader tomorrow starts at 2. Damn, that sucks.
Every
Well, I don't know how. Like tomorrow, the weather's supposed to be crapper tomorrow than it is today.
I don't
tonight.
remember a weekend where we haven't had weather issues on day one.
I tell you what, dude. When you smell
Last I
these,
saw it, they were moved to 8 o'clock.
when you
so.
smell these next to each other, like they're not even this. They're like you'd
Oh, I
never.
know.
You know.
I know.
This smells like honestly, this smells woodier. Like the heart release smells woodier. It just falls so short on palate.
It's the finish, man. It's the finish on the heart release. I mean, and immediately you'll notice that the Keeper's release is a lot more depth, deeper flavor on the initial palate. Now the initial palate on this is still pretty good.
Oh,
I get a little fruitiness here
can we tell them the
too.
good news? Oh, apparently we're not being held down by the YouTube people anymore.
Oh yeah, YouTube
The YouTube overlords aren't holding us down
removed
anymore.
our policy violation.
Yeah, the violations that we weren't violating.
Apparently, our attempt to
To mitigate any policy issues was
Caused
causing
a policy issue.
causing a problem.
So my attempt to
But Rye Guy, like go ahead and finish your thought. But Rye Guy, did you have you tried Amrut yet? I mean, that's he and I both love Amrut. I think it's delicious.
very poor. In a lot of retailers start lowering prices on the bottles that have been around for a bit.
If you can get that at a hundo,
So you can
that's a-
probably start, especially on just their discos though. Like I know the Disco 11 around us is cheaper than
It is. It's like
than
119, I think.
than it was initially released. I don't know if the Amroot. I've seen it less, but I think their collabs tend to.
You don't have to tempt me with a good time, Todd. Oh, we didn't tip this yet, but he wants us to pour Amroot.
Well, I'm going 78.
That's kind of right where I was going to be. I was going to be in that 79 range. I like it a lot, but it's to me, if it had the finish that could match the initial profile, it would be easily in the 80s.
Yes, it would be. You're probably in the 81, 82 range.
Yes, I agree.
If the finish didn't. I don't want to say disappoint because it's not a bad finish. It's just
No, it's just it kind of falls short of.
this finish.
No, it's not close. You want to reach up there and grab that Amroot? It's right there on your right close to your left hand.
Yeah, man. It's not bad. It's not bad.
I've heard that the Goose Island is really good. I know Jazz was telling us that was going to be a really good one. I did not like the Silver Oak. The Silver Oak to me,
It was too tannic for me.
it was too wine breathy, too sulfuric.
To be honest, I didn't get much wine.
Oh, that's all
I
I
do
get
think
on
the
it.
tannicness was a result of the wine finish, but it was just. Let's see. So this is 43% Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
High rye.
It is high rye.
45-51 rye. 20% Indiana. That's our good 95.5 rye mash bill. 17% Kentucky. 75-13-12. 15% Kentucky. 78-10-12. I think 78-10-12 is the turkey beam.
Mm-hmm.
Beam.
There's another one in there that's Heaven Hill, I think. I think Heaven Hill's in. I think they've got Heaven
They
Hill.
have two 78-13s in here. So it
Wasn't one a mystery
No, that's
one?
78-13-9.
That's I think
This
that's
is
Heaven.
78-10-12.
I think I think one of those is Heaven Hill. Oops.
This guy.
I do think one of those is Heaven Hill. You got the cap right there.
Oh, you poured it? I didn't even know you poured it.
Amroot, man. I am a fan.
I'm a fan of Bardstown, man.
So am I.
Bardstown.
Get the
There's
best
there's
bottle.
a few. Yeah, this is my favorite bottle design.
78, 10, 12 is probably Heaven Hill. Yeah, that's what I was leaning towards. I mean, obviously we don't know for sure. I mean, you can make the assumption. I thought 78, 10, 12 was let me see. Maybe it's the 75, 13. I don't remember.
I do know they have a mystery mash bill,
Isn't
kind of, but I don't know if it was in Amroot or not. It might have been in the disco.
there? What Turkey is? I thought. Yes, I think is Turkey 75, 13, 12.
I don't.
I don't remember.
I think it's the.
I feel
I
like
think the 78 is a turkey.
78, 10, 12. Or
There's
is
a
it
78, 10,
13?
12. There's two 78.
I know. One's a 78, 10, 12. One's a 78, 13. Oh, no. The turkey would be 78, 13. Because remember Jimmy
the
Russell.
turkey's going to have
A higher
a 13 rye.
Yeah, because it's high rye.
It's high rye.
That's high rye.
But
Don't fight
but
us.
also, it's the same mash bill as Beam.
It is, but there's no. I don't generally get nuttiness on Bardstown. That's so great. That is so
I
grapey.
mean, we have a high suspicion that mash bill is the turkey.
That
Is turkey
age-
in disco. I don't know about this one.
I mean, I would imagine they're probably the same barrels, right? I would imagine. I don't know. I mean,
I'm going to assume
we have
that
no way
I'm
of
going to
knowing that.
assume that Bardstown got a little of everything.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
I'm going to assume they got a little. They got Heaven Hill. They got
Jazz-
turkey.
look,
I'm
we
going to
do
assume
need-
they
we
got
need-
Beam. You know, they got MGP.
We need to make a trip out there. Jazz already told us that we can.
Told you October.
Jazz already told us that we can use the vintage library and shoot a show there. How cool would that be, dude? Beyond the Barrel live from Bardstown in the vintage library.
I'm getting a ton of rye influence here, man. A ton of rye influence.
I smelled a ton of rye on the nose. So good.
But the rye influence I like.
That
So
is
it's almost like a
so good.
spearminty note, kind of.
I can see it.
Which is like a sweeter kind of mint note. You definitely get kind of like a tobacco-y note, which I assume is the influence of the Amrut finish.
Which so with the Amrut, I would imagine you're going to get more of like a malty finish. You know what I mean? Like, you know how like you get like there's like a malty finish on scotches. I would imagine you'd get more of that malty finish on
Yeah,
this.
I'm that kind of that I do get a lot of tobacco-y like leathery kind of influence on like that Chevis.
Dude, you know what? My uncle, so my grandpa passed away in 2002. When he was younger, like his drink was Chevis and water, which is disgusting if you think about it, right? So, like my uncle bought a Chevis. I don't know if he bought it or if it came in a basket from Rouse's. He may have bought it. It's not super expensive, but he bought a Chevis 12 year. And so on his birthday, like every year on his birthday, I'll drink something. Like I'll do like a Taylor or something. I always toast my grandpa, right? He was super influential in my life. But my uncle got Chevis this year, and so we went to his house and had a pour, and I'm like, damn, this is actually much better than I thought it was gonna be. But you would imagine it would be, right?
We had it after some banger pours.
We did have it after some banger pours, and that's saying something, right? We had it after
Rick House.
the new Rick House, the latest, straight from the barrel.
Blanton straight from the barrel.
We had a
after.
44% Nulu high wheat.
We had some Jack Daniel's Tennessee Tasters. You had the
we
Gemma Kentucky 2XO out there.
we had some bangers, and to finish it up with a Chevis 12-year a blended
Now, was
Scotch.
it the best thing we had? No.
Hell no.
But generally, after I drink a ton of good bourbons and I switch to a
Highland Scotch.
Scotch, like it's kind of overwhelmingly sweet for me, and it's kind of
It's always overwhelmingly malty for me.
But I didn't really, and I think that it being like that kind of heavier tobacco-y kind of note I was getting, it's not sweet. So it held up. It held up. It wasn't.
To be fair,
like,
we had straight from the barrel, which is sweet.
That straight from the barrel was really good.
It was very good.
It's better than any gold I've ever had.
Oh, I disagree. I've always thought gold was better.
I know you do.
Well, we've got. Hey, look, we've got a good shot at comping them if you really want to. We can do that.
How?
Don't you have a straight from the barrel?
Of course.
And I'll open my store pick gold. And we can comp them if you'd like.
We can do that.
And we could have Todd put them both in sample bottles.
I think Todd would need to be on that.
Why?
Or we can get 4 people in here because.
Because you don't want me influencing it.
We're gonna know.
Yeah, gold is not better. You wouldn't know, Todd. Nobody's asking you.
Gold. I've never had a gold.
Okay, proof
that
hound.
Was
That's what we're
better.
gonna do. Y'all used to call me a proof hound. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start calling you a proof hound.
It's more flavor, man.
I mean, maybe.
It's more flavor.
But then again, I haven't had a gold in a really long time. So I mean, maybe
I've had a gold relatively recently.
I have not.
I've had a couple golds this year.
But the gold that I had was from Europe, so it's like it's a while back. This Amrut is so good.
Yeah, this is like if I can make a Bardstown for Todd. This is. Todd, did you open your Amrut?
He has an Amrut?
Yeah, he has an Amrut.
I didn't know he got an Amrut. I know Jeff got an Amrut. Maybe that's right, he did because when we went to meet Jazz when she was in town when they released Amrut, we got one for Todd and one for Jeff. That's right. They Bardstown and Green River are both coming down for Tales of the Cocktail this year. So the hope would be that they'd come back on the show again and talk about some of the new stuff that they got going on.
Yeah.
My en route is not open. Todd, gee, what a shame. From the guy with the 70% common on his whatever they call that.
Yeah, there's a ton of rye influence in this bottle, man.
Well, it's also a high rye, isn't it?
Well, I mean, you
Well-
don't know the overall mash bill, but there are
Well, look,
obviously several. There's rye in there, and there's high rye.
Yeah,
in
look, the MGP.
You've got the MGP high rye mash
Yeah,
bill.
but the MGP is 51%, and then you got the 13% turkey, the 13% Heaven Hill, and then a 10% mystery.
You've got the MGP high rye mash bill, then you've got the MGP rye mash bill in there.
Yeah.
But you don't know what. Well, you do know
Oh
what
yeah, you got
percentages.
95.5 in there. That's true. I completely overlooked that one. I'm a commoner, a man of the people. Oh, here he goes.
No, read the comment before that.
We did the Blantons lined up. Cask. Wait, which one? Oh, gold is more consistent. Straight from the barrel is hit or miss. I agree. It's either great or mid. I agree. Like, I have not had a great one yet on straight from the barrel.
I have.
Mark says they did the Blantons lineup.
I agree. It's
on
more
Cask 529.
consistent.
Straight from the barrel, gold, red were 1, 2, 3. I've never had red. Have you?
I think these are
Or is that
like
all
international.
international? Okay.
Kind of. I agree that gold is more consistent. But I also think it's consistently not as good. as
So
straight from
here's the
barrel.
thing with gold, right? And this may be just a me thing. I think the gold is what regular Blantons should be, right? Like I think gold is older. I think gold might be 2 years older.
At Blanton's current MSRP.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. What I mean by that is I think Blanton's current MSRP is a ripoff.
Yes, but it wouldn't be if it was gold.
Gold, I have no problem paying. What did we pay? $1.50. You know what I mean? I don't mind
I
paying
mean,
that.
that's pretty standard.
That's
for
pretty. But
gold.
I take big issue paying $100 for regular Blantons. Now, if regular Blantons was still the 9-year or the 10-year that it used to be, or the 8 or 9 or whatever the hell it was, that's fine, right? It's like, but even that, right? When you can go get an Eagle Rare, I know it's a different mash bill, but you can get a 10-year Eagle Rare for half
Eagle
of
Rares,
what
just
they're
better
consistently
pour.
better.
Not even. It's just a better pour.
I agree. At half the price.
But Bland's gold generally is something I will just have one on my shelf of. And when
Yeah.
I run out and I come across another one, I'll buy it. I will buy any straight from the barrel I see at MSRP.
See, and that's where like you and I are different. Like, so he says 135 for gold. I mean, that's fair, right? Like, I think we got a store pick at
it's a
150,
pick.
which I think you're generally going to pay a little bit more for a store pick. And if you have
mean, you should,
we
so
have
you
a reputable store where we got ours from, which is Savannah in Marrero, right? We know his picks are always going to be bangers, right? I've never had a bad pick from him. I've never had a bad pick from Ricky's.
I agree with both of those statements.
And what I'm saying is, like, I have no problem paying a little bit extra for somewhere that I trust and that I know and that I'm going to get.
Well, one,
value.
you also want the people giving you the pick to make some money.
I agree. Well, yeah, because if it makes it worth their while
Especially
to
if it's
get.
local.
Look, I'm a big time supporter of local.
It's local, and they're not one of those local places where
They put a BTAC on the shelf for $2,000.
yes,
Yeah. I'm not gonna do it. I won't do it. I
wouldn't call any specific.
I want to, but I won't.
So you want to support those kind of places. So
I
if you're
agree.
paying $15-$20 more on,
I think, and I've said this for a long time, which I took a lot of flack for this, but I've said that Eagle Rare, $80 for regular Blantons and his ripoff, but great market. I mean, yeah, that's where I'm going with this. Eagle Rare to me would be better at Blanton's MSRP than Blanton's is at Eagle Rare's MSRP. And that may be a wild hot take, right? And I know some people are like, oh, what are you talking about, man? But like, To me, Eagle Rare is consistently better.
It's better, yeah.
And
do
I think either one of them worth $100? No,
I like the flavor profile in general of an Eagle Rare more
I do too.
than a Blanton's. Now you can convince me that Blanton's is quality wise, maybe
It used to be.
you can convince me 50.
Well, yeah.
I mean, the market's flooded with $50 bottles. So once they get saturated at $50, what quantifies as a $50 bottle gets kind of watered down.
You know what I'm going to tell you? I think is one of the best $50 bottles, and we've done it recently. I miscued you with it recently. Is that Old Forester 1910? That to me is like the quintessential $50 bottle. It's got a ton of flavor. It's got the right amount of heat. It's got flavor. I mean, it's $50. It's a staple. 80 Eagle Rare is great starter for someone. I've long said that. If you're trying to get somebody into bourbon that's never been into bourbon, Eagle Rare is one of those ones.
I just think Eagle Rare and E.H. Taylor are 200 proof and lower bottles that I think stand up flavor wise.
They carry that trace sweetness. And they've just got a good profile.
E.H. Taylor small batch and MSRP is still a great deal.
100%. 100%.
Eagle Rare, the more I drink Eagle Rare, honestly, the more I like it.
You got a bottle right there, man. Not that. That's Knob Creek.
No, I got to move it.
Bardstown Wheated is a good $50 bottle. Oh, yeah, 100%.
Bardstown High Wheat.
I think that's the one he's talking about. You talking about that one, or are you talking about the Black Label Bottle and Bond? Because that's like $50 too, isn't it?
Like $45.
Yeah. So yeah, which one are you talking about, Mark? Are you talking about the High Wheat or the actual wheated Bottle and Bond?
The High Wheat won a briefcase.
It sure did. I saw Eagle Rare today out in the wild for 41 whole bones.
Sazerac House, yeah.
Saz House, man.
We get a lot of, because of the Sazerac influence, we get a lot of bottles here that are not prevalent.
The cream label. So the High Wheat. Okay. Look, grab that right there. We got to show them. We got because I don't know if you've seen the media sample before. Yeah, look, check this out, Mark. This is the actual media sample that Bardstown sent us of
Does the light still work?
Doubt it. Oh, look. Oh, it flashed. So no. I can hold it. I don't know if you can see that. It's twinkling. It's kind of flashing over there, but bacon is delicious. Oh yeah, duh. Dude, look how cool that looks. Dude, I could eat bacon every day. I don't, but I could. Here.
I love sausage too. I'm a breakfast sausage guy, man.
Yeah,
I'm
you
a
are.
breakfast sausage guy. I'll do a breakfast sausage before bacon.
Eagle
really.
Rare, where at 100, 105 proof would be a great bottle at $80. Oh yeah, 100%. Rye Guy says that if Eagle Rare was 100 proof or 110 proof, $80. Yeah, I could see that all day, every day. But then again, I say that, but in a way, 100 proof Eagle Rare is essentially. They're probably different mash bills, but Taylor. I've always felt like Taylor was a proofed up Eagle Rare. Or is Taylor the same mash bill
Taylor's
as
better to me
Blanton's?
than
I don't know, man. That's
Eagle Rare. I think Taylor's better.
It just depends on the mood for me. Dude, that is just straight trace apple.
I'd crush a BLT right now. You don't even know. You don't even know how bad I'd crush a BLT.
We're have to go to Martin's. We can get a BLT while we're there.
Right, it's like 6:09. They close at 7.
Aren't we going to Martin's after this?
It's gonna be closing in by the time we go there.
No.
They close at 7, man.
We can still go. We stayed there till like 8:30 last time we were there.
Everyone you want to see will be going.
Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof Rye is the best bang for the buck on a stable shelf. Yeah, but 100. That's one of my favorites for sure.
The JD Ryes, yes. Also,
dude, that twice barreled rye. If you can get a Tennessee Taster twice barrel rye, you ought to try it.
1792 full proof
Single
bottle
barrel.
and bond.
Single barrel for me. $17.92 single barrel is like a starter for me almost every night.
Yeah, it's not my favorite.
Oh no, it's nobody's favorite but mine.
Eagle
Rare 12 year. Hopefully, yeah, dude, I did hear about that. Eagle Rare's putting out a 12 year.
Good luck.
Right, right. Dude,
Solid.
it smells so good.
I mean, it's solid. You get the Buffalo Trace fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Get a little bit of oak. A very, I would say, 40 to $50, 45, $50.
Dude,
in today's modern
in today's
45 to
modern,
50.
right? Dude, you remember when these things were $28?
Yes.
$28, dude. I bought a case of them.
Dude, they were like $32 a year ago.
Were they? I thought they moved that MSRP up like 2 years ago. For my wedding, I bought all my groomsmen. I bought them all Eagle Rare. Well, I did buy my cousin. My cousin was my best man. I got him a. I don't remember. It was a Scotch.
Doesn't even remember what he got.
No, it was a Balvenie. It was a
Sweet Hug.
I got him a that too. I got him a Scotch.
That Balvenie 16 year.
It wasn't that. It might have been
21 year Portwood.
Oh, it was a Peat Week. I got him a 14-year-old Peat Week.
I got my dad a Peat Week. He doesn't even like peat, and I knew that.
Have you tried the 101 8-year yet? No. Well, it depends. Are you considering the Jimmy Russell 70th anniversary as the Wild Turkey 101 8-year? Because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. If that's the case, yes, we've tried it. Yes, I love it. Yes, I need to get some more of it.
I think they will taste different.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
I still have some left of my 70th. But
I think it's gonna be different rick houses.
I don't know. From what I understood, that was like the pilot of the 8-year 101.
Well, no, because the pilot of the 8-year 101's 8-year 101. 101 used to be 8 years.
I'm talking about modern.
From what I understand, the 7th anniversary is that it was 8-year Turkey 101, but it was picked from Jimmy Russell's favorite rick houses. So this just might be your more standard rick house 101.
Oh, he said Jimmy Russell's is completely different.
Yeah, I would imagine it's different.
And Todd saying the reviews he's seen is that it's not as sweet. I don't know. We kind of dropped.
I thought the 70th anniversary is really fruity.
Oh, it was, but it's also been different every single time we've had it. Every time we've had it in a blind on Instagram, it's been different.
I haven't had it in a while.
We have not had it in a while. I almost poured it last night too, but I didn't.
Since before Snowpocalypse.
Snowpocalypse. Yeah, we don't see snow here, and in the 1 year we've seen it in 20 years, we got freaking 2 feet of snow in my backyard.
Foot of snow.
That's crazy.
I had snow at my house for a week.
Mark says he thinks the 12 year is also going to be $40. Sure.
Ain't no way.
Well,
ain't no way.
Jimmy is a legend. Listen, my cousin disagrees with us. Jimmy Russell says that a high rye is 13%. My cousin's like, no, you're wrong. I'm not arguing with Jimmy Russell, man. Man's a legend.
Yeah, if he says turkey's a high rye, then so be it.
So be it.
We got a lot more high ryes then.
Listen, look, everybody knows my favorite legacy is turkey.
Is it?
It's up there, man.
Turkey, I know it's up there.
Turkey and JD are probably my 2 favorite legacies. Trace is up there. I love Trace. I have zero problem saying I like Trace.
With Trace is just availability.
Well, it's
their actual MSRPs are good.
Yes.
I like their flavor profile, their fruit profile.
Yep.
We do need to do the tater tier rankings.
We do need to do tater tier rankings.
Jack Daniels, I honestly think their more approachable stuff is a better value. So your JD Rise and your JD barrel proofs are better value than their 12-year, definitely their 14-year.
Well, JD 10 and 12 at their SRP are fine. Like they're delicious.
They're good, but a JD, I think they went up on their MSRP this year.
Same thing with Coy Hill.
So a JD 12 at $100 or $90 to $100, I don't think is as good of a value as a JD barrel proof rye.
Bang for a buck, I agree. I definitely agree. Now Coy Hill's MSRP is like $75. You're not gonna pay that for it, but like
Coy Hill's great.
Coy Hill is
Coy
great.
Hill's great.
Coy Hill is
Their
great.
special releases are great.
What do you think of so Mark? It's funny you asked that because I was just telling them on a Zoom call last night. I actually poured I think it's the red winter wheat or soft winter wheat or something like that. I think it's the Bottle and Bond, the black label with the little red truck on it.
The soft red winter wheat.
Is that what it is? But whatever it is, I poured that last night
They
and
use soft red winter wheat.
wheat. I didn't love it when I first
Right.
opened it,
I
but
mean,
it's
you
been
can
open for like a year,
You
and
can
I
find Coy Hill, but you can't find Coy
yeah,
Hill.
exactly. I poured that soft red wheat. Yeah, I poured that last night or night before last, and I thought it was delicious. I'm like, man, I don't know if it just opened up, but I mean, it's only Bottle and Bond. I can't imagine it'd have to open up too much. But I thought it was very good. Last night.
3 different bin holidays, and it's been over a year since I've had them all.
Well, Jeff let us have 2 of them on the show.
My recollection of them is that they're just kind of ordinary.
I mean, they're not crazily priced.
For ordinary,
Well, okay. What are you gonna stuff in that ordinary? We did try that. We had both of the Rickhouse ones. Jeff bought both of them and let us try them both on the show. That was like a year or so ago. I couldn't even point you to an episode on that, but
we're like 104 videos in now.
I know, bro. We were supposed to open
We started on Facebook Live.
We did. You remember those crazy numbers we were seeing? We were getting like 800, 900 views at a time on Facebook, but it was just because somebody would just like scroll. Like that's how Facebook's work. But no, they're fine. I don't have a problem with that. Like, am I rushing out and like going stand in line to buy one? No.
I've never had a
Mark,
holiday that I didn't think I could find a better bottle on the shelf at the same price.
Mark, have you gotten into Middle West any? If not, look into maybe a cast strength dark pumpernickel rye. We've got that right
Martin's
there.
doesn't sell Middle West anymore.
Really?
They don't have them.
I didn't know that.
Now you do. Now you do.
Damn. Either way, Middle West is fine. It's pretty good for I think it was like a $50 bottle. It's a cast strength. Usually their store picks. I think that is that the Wines Unlimited or that's the Wines Unlimited pick. We had the Bourbon Fest pick. That was absolutely delicious.
I will buy. I'll say this. I'll buy an early times Bottle and Bond
For 24 whole bucks.
for not even.
Right. Yeah, it's like 24 bucks. And well, Total Wine's known for mislabeling it.
Yes, they have done that.
Oh, guys, tune in tonight. We do have an episode going up tonight. It's the
Bottle and Bond.
Bottle and Bond 6
Still
year.
Austin Blue Corn.
Still Austin Blue Corn. Yep, we got our buddy Edgar on tonight.
Tonight. We filmed it like 8 months ago.
I know. Dude,
We
shit
filmed
happens.
it so long
Shit
ago.
happens. But he is a cigar expert. So if you drop any comments in there about cigar recommendations and pairings, we'll make sure to respond and let you know what he says. Because that guy knows his stuff when it comes down to cigars.
By the way, one of the best bars in Vegas, 8 Cigar Bar in Resort World. Just in case you were interested, 8 Cigar Bar, Resort World. Tons of great whiskey pours there, by the way.
Us commoners can't find Coy Hill. Maybe you should work on your only drams, Todd. Maybe you should get your uncommons up to 41% like Triple J's.
Coy Hill's one of those bottles where generally when you buy it, you're not buying it at MSRP, but you're not buying it at full secondary either.
Correct.
So maybe you...
I have not had 13 Colonies. Have you? I know Adam.
No.
Adam has, and I think he says they're
And
good.
it's crazy. I used to see... I've seen it on the shelf several times. Not recently.
No, I haven't seen it recently.
Like, had I known it would become what... I've put in for some lotteries.
He said the 113 was released about 2 months ago. Do you have it, Mark?
I have seen the 113 online
I don't
at a pretty... I mean, I guess it depends what you would consider a reasonable price. It was a little over $100, I think. But I did put myself in the lottery for the 00 in the 113.
Y'all check y'all emails too, because it looks like Rouse is just starting to send their stuff out. If y'all are in there,
Yeah, it's been a while since
it's been, what, December was the last one they did?
Todd hates Rouses.
I know Todd hates Rouses.
Todd hates Rouses.
Todd absolutely hates Rouses.
Speaking of
Yeah,
113,
we did it as
Old
a-
Granddad. That's a
Okay.
pour.
What's Cask 529? Are you familiar? Is it a podcast?
I don't. I follow like 20 bourbon channels, but not that one. If it is, I don't know.
What is Cask 529, Mark? If you don't mind telling us. Jonathan says, "Hey Phil."
That's my cousin.
Oh, okay. Well,
Congratulations.
well, yeah, congratulations, and hey to you too, man.
He just had a baby,
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah.
Congrats.
little girl.
Girl dad, man.
He's
That's
a big.
awesome.
He's the one I was getting the Crown Blackberry for.
Well, hey to you too then. You can have it. You can have the rest of our bottle.
Well, it's on the shelf now. Everywhere you go.
You can have the rest of our cough syrup bottle.
I don't even know what I did.
It's right there.
It's here.
Yes, it's here. Nobody wants it. We try to give it away. Nobody wants it.
It's not that bad.
Yes, it is. It's disgusting. You're disgusting. You are disgusting.
You call my cousin disgusting?
No, I'm calling you disgusting.
He loves it. You calling him disgusting?
No, I'm
That's
calling
rude.
you
That's
disgusting.
rude.
Well, you know he was rude. He didn't tell me hi. So
I
whatever.
don't know if you've met him.
I don't know. Is that the trainer that we met at the Pebble game?
The what?
No, that's Brandon, huh? The personal trainer.
No, this is my mom's side. He my mom's side of the family. So they go to a lot of the stuff at my parents' house.
Hell yeah. Y'all check them out, man. Check Cask 529 out if y'all aren't watching already. I'm not familiar with it, but I'm definitely gonna check it out.
Yeah, I'm always looking at.
Especially if you're, I'm assuming you're local, huh, Mark? I mean, I like you said something about LSU, so I'm assuming you're local. If you're local, man, we're gonna have to link up and maybe talk some whiskey at some point. Have some whiskey, more importantly than talk.
The more opinions I can get on some whiskey, the better. Let's see.
Is this your first time here? That's funny.
Who's the first time here?
Rye guy's asking Mark, is this your first time here?
He's from Ohio.
Ohio, okay.
Yeah, let us know when you're gonna be on one. We'll check it out.
Yeah, we'll definitely tune
Especially
in
if
for
y'all
sure.
do lives. We'll do some.
We try to get lives
Make a pour,
in.
do some commentary on it.
We always do Misky Monday. That's like I think we're on like 7 or we're coming up on 7 next week.
6 or 7, yeah.
So we try to get as many lives. I like doing the lives because it's less edit work, but I also
you
don't
told me
mind.
You like editing.
I do like editing.
I was telling
Oh, here we
your
go.
cousin this the other day. You do like editing, maybe. You like it less than washing your car,
And sim racing,
and
playing Xbox.
Madden,
I agree.
NCAA 2005,
It's college football 25.
cooking. You like it less than all that? So regardless of
I'll put
if
it.
you like it,
Listen,
you
I'll
don't
put
like
it.
it enough.
I will put it above. At this point in my life, I'll put it above
Live
washing
on
my
Sunday
vehicles.
nights.
All right, bet. We'll have to check it out.
I'll check it out this Sunday night, man.
I like it a little bit more than washing the vehicles at this point. But no, yeah, I like sim racing more. I won't lie.
Oh, man, I wish there was a way. We need to get a little group together so we can message, when for instance, they could say, "Oh, we're going live on Sunday." You know, just a little reminder. You can send a little message because I like to do. I like to drink along with lives. Also, if y'all want to comment your Only Drams, if y'all have Only Drams,
See if this works. Add as moderator. I don't know. See if that worked, right, guy? I'm not sure if that worked. I tried to do it. He's gonna drop their Discord. Did that work? I'm not sure. I know there's a delay here, so. What's next? since we've got engagement, we got people wanting to talk.
Well, since we definitely can't
Oh, we're not making Martins. For
go to
sure.
Martin's, I go to Martin's on Saturday. I've been going on Saturdays, but
Yeah, I know. I've noticed you don't
Fuck
invite.
this.
You don't invite. Oh, please tell me you're gonna pull some Found North out. That dude really just got up and left. So Mark, funny you say that. I've got one sitting in the barrel that I have not. I just brought the whole ass bag in here. We're not doing that. I already told my wife I'm not gonna be long, and if she's watching, I'm gonna be in trouble.
I hope your wife's not watching you because you're boring.
I'm boring.
Yeah.
You're the one that gets up.
I'm a man of the people.
The man of the people just got up
The
mid-show.
man of the people brought that.
I'm not mad at Hoverhawk.
The man of the people brought this.
Which one is that? I can't see. Oh, Peregrine 20. Yeah, it's a good one too. I don't know, man.
Also brought a.
Is that the take pick?
That's a take pick. Or bourbon.
Is that the? Oh, that's the bar. That's the bourbon
Reddit
one.
group.
That's the bourbon one or the rye one we had that just got
Bourbon.
a 48.
Bourbon. I don't have any Found North rye.
No, it's so okay. Tanager, blue corn, red corn, cast strength, bourbon rye. Dude, I'm gonna tell you, we're still trying to find the cast strength rye and Tanager. I know he's had
Not
Tanager.
getting a Tanager is my biggest disappointment of 2024.
It's funny you brought up the Still Austin because I have one sitting in the barrel. So we're dropping the Still Austin blue corn at 7:30. It'll probably go up while we're still doing this. If we're still here an hour from now. But we also have one sitting in the barrel too that Edgar also did with us. He brought us like 4 or 5 distillery only releases, which, dude, there was a rye in there that like I still think about. It was so
We
good.
had to.
We had to hang
so
out
when-
here for a
when-
while.
When Edgar poured us the blue corn, he poured like 3 ounces.
At least he went like 3 gluggas.
Like it was obscene.
It was it was bad. It was bad. Y'all are gonna have to watch that one. That was a pretty funny episode.
We're doing a Still Austin tasting this
Yeah.
month.
Couple weeks.
They have a.
That's what
so my
everything I
favorite
keep hearing, Mark. I keep hearing Tanager's like
Tanager's so good.
It's like it's Found North Oaky, isn't it?
No. it's
Have
not
you
like
have
that.
you gotten into any of the Found North yet, Mark? Rye guy, like I love Found North is probably my favorite. Period. Right now, like I just absolutely they can do no wrong. Well, I didn't like their rye the other day, but that was also a take pick. So if that means anything.
Found North. My favorite shelfer of Found North is their Bottle and Bond.
Homie said shelfer. Oh, Found
Yeah.
North?
I mean, not Found North. Still
I
Austin.
was like, what Found North as a shelfer?
I mean, technically, I found some of these on the shelf.
You're a moron. It's
They
not, I
were
mean, I
on the
found Batch
shelf.
9. Batch 9 is my
Um,
my favorite still.
It's my least favorite.
I know.
Still Austin Bottle and Bonds.
He's got the Still Austin. Rye Guy's got the Still Austin Nancy's pick from March and the Distillery Reserve Series straight rye. Dude, look, you
That's
need
probably what's going to be so at the tasting they have a Nancy Fraley pick. Distillery
Adam.
only.
So I don't know if you're familiar, because Rye Guy's out of state. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Adam Fayard, but
7-3?
he's with 7-3 Distillery, and she does work with 7-3. And Adam said that, and I know Nancy follows us. I know Adam was talking about getting Nancy to come do a show with us because I would be fascinated to have Nancy
they
on the
brought
show. with
Nancy
us.
Fraley on board at 7-3. So
If y'all get a chance to come to New Orleans, man, y'all have to go see Adam at 7-3, man. They're
get that cash strength Irish whiskey.
oh my god, dude.
It's
That-
a blend of 10 and 12 year. So
Middleton.
It's Middleton and American whiskey, and it's cash strength and it's.
We're looking for the new cast strength. No, bottle. He said which bottle and bomb they've got. Bottle and bomb. They got 4 of them.
Well, they're just it's a bottle and bond.
No, we're looking for the cast strength rye, right?
Not the not like blue corn bottle and bond. It's their bottle and bond with the horse head on it. No, what I really want,
want
and
the-
I don't know if it's going to hit here. I think it's been out for a while. Is they've got a 6-year bottled and bond now.
Yeah, but you don't live here anymore, right? He said New Orleans is his hometown, but I don't think he lives here anymore. We just mailed it somewhere.
Some town he might
We just made it.
might visit.
Hey, if you visit, dude, let us know when you're in town, man. We're gonna have to connect, and we'll bring you to 7-3 and introduce you to Adam.
But the 6-year bottle and bond.
That's the rye, right? The new.
No, it's bourbon.
Which the one we're waiting for? We're looking for the rye, right? The bottle of
I'm
bond
looking
rye.
for no. I'm looking for 6-year bottle and bond bourbon.
Okay.
So that's the bottle and bond is the one with the horse head on it.
Yeah, the red horse head, right?
It's not. It's just like a brown horse.
Is it brown?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a normal horse head. But
What are you pouring?
by the way, we learned that they do.
That is pretty cool. Well, no,
Local
don't spoil,
artists.
don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. It's on the show
Local
tonight.
artists, too
It's on the
late.
show tonight.
Local. Is it on the show tonight, or
It
is it on the
is.
show with the distillery only picks?
I think it's on the show tonight.
Okay.
I think it's on the show tonight. Either way. Bottle and bond bourbon is the horse. The rabbit is the rye.
Yeah.
Okay.
The horse is my favorite.
Yeah, I want Hover Hog.
But
I
they've
don't
got
want,
a
I don't
s-
want to pour your Peregrine as much.
They've got a 6-year version of that. That's what I want.
Have y'all gotten into Found North any? I mean, listen, Found North. Like I know I've said it a million
Sent Rye
times.
guy
But
found North.
did you? Mm-hmm. Which one?
Might have been your favorite. I don't remember. It might be Batch 9.
Bash, dude. If that was Bash and Hine, man, I freaking love. I like the oakiness and the sweetness that it turns into on the back end of the palate.
I mean, I've never had a bad found North. I don't feel uncomfortable sending anyone
You got
any
the,
found North.
You got the cork over there. This is Hover Hawk. We won the Found North Batch 11, 18 year. It was excellent, dude. It absolutely was. Okay, we sent them Batch 9. Dude, listen, Batch 9. So
I won this one in their lottery.
I
Hover
won.
Hawk.
I think I won Batch 10, which is the one right behind you, which is their weeded one. But Batch 9 has been my favorite. Next to, I think Hover Hawk's probably my favorite.
Fantastic, man.
They've got this incredible oak profile.
They have a profile that is consistent. There is a consistent, noticeable, familiar note in every bottle they have. There's some nuances between the bottle.
Yeah, we just poured Hover Hawk. That's what we're sipping on right now.
Right here.
Yeah, Hover Hawk. The camera's up there, dude.
Dude, I'm looking. I'm reading.
The hell was that?
There's people still at the office.
It's like 7 o'clock, 6:30.
6:30.
We are drinking Hover Hawk right now, Mark. That's what we just poured. And then we've got the Peregrine 20 right behind it, which we might save that one for another night. Might pour the single barrel.
I love their single barrels, man.
I like their non-take pick single barrel. I like the one that you have at the house.
I think this is better
I disagree.
than the non-take pick.
The non-take pick was super
And
smoky.
they're $50-$60 cheaper.
They're still $100.
Yeah, that's $50-$60.
I know, but I'm saying they're
cheaper, man.
still 100. It's not a cheap whiskey by any stretch.
Let's see here. Just good. It's just good. It's just good.
God, that's got so much going on.
That's a little fruitier than I remember.
I know. Listen, you know,
But it's sweet.
I made up a new
It's
term.
oaky?
I made up a new term, right? Like Found North to me
Ooh,
is.
let me hear this.
Well, no, you know my.
Do
term.
I?
Yeah, you call it Italian.
hell are you talking
I've always said Found North is oak and creme brulee.
I don't call that Italian.
What did you call it? You call
Irish.
It Irish. That's what I got.
Brulee.
I knew. Well, listen. I got the I word. I got the I part right.
Brulee.
Look at
The
the I part.
Brulee.
It's good, man. In the words of Triple J, it's good.
Man. Everybody's
Our phones are going absolutely nuts.
Bourbon Group, obviously. It's
Yeah.
Friday. That's when.
I wonder if they
that's-
found something.
It's their day to start drinking.
Well, my cousin hasn't chimed in yet, so I don't think he's being supportive tonight.
Even my cousin chimed in.
Dude, we're gonna not let him hear the end of this. Mister, y'all
My cousin
didn't get
chimed
the
in.
show up yet?
He
What is wrong
just
with
had
y'all?
a kid.
Right, and he's on here. Where's
He's
Jared?
on here.
Get Jared. Jared's kids are getting older now. He can get on and watch us.
Jared texted me this morning. Actually.
Did he? I haven't heard from Jared in a while.
Let's see.
God, that is so good, man. Like they crushed it with Hoverhawk.
Yeah.
They crushed it with Hoverhawk.
To me, Hoverhawk is better than Batch 11, better than
Wait.
Batch 10, better than Batch 9.
I'll make sure I didn't miss anything.
The
Okay.
only one I haven't had really is Helldiver.
I've still yet to have.
Well, I
Helldiver.
haven't had any. I haven't had Batch 1, 2, 3, and 4.
We haven't. You haven't had 5 either.
I've had 5.
Really? Mm-hmm. Where'd you?
I've had 6 and I've had
Like
7.
the one I started.
No,
with
I don't know.
was-
I don't think I've had 7.
I've
Definitely had 8. 8's
I've had
great.
5, 8, 9, 10, 11. 8 is good. I like 9. So
I don't remember if it was.
So 9 to me was more like just straight oak. It was like oak and then finished super creme brulee.
In case people are wondering why I have a bag of whiskey.
I was like, you think can they see the back? Well, we were gonna go.
Well, we like to just like I take pours to like stores.
Mhm. So let them enjoy it.
and just let them
We like to show that we
sip
don't.
some of the stuff we get.
And look, there's a place that I got my my Peregrine 21. I opened it right there. We drank it right there because
I just like sharing whiskey, man. It's more fun to drink with
it is. I agree.
other people.
Well, that's why like so.
Especially if you think you got something good, like you want like other people to taste it and see like.
We camped out at Glant Eagle, number 4 and 5 in line. They've got JD 14. Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't.
Did you get the JD?
Yeah, did you get it? Because I'm gonna be
What do you
honest.
think about it?
I
'Cause
don't.
We did a show on it.
I don't think it would. To me, it's not worth camping out for. It's fine. It's a good whiskey.
To me, it's barely worth.
True taters.
To
Wait,
me-
who's the tater?
It's barely worth paying for.
Yeah. I mean, it's for what we got it for. I don't know. Are Brian and Shona there? I'm not sure who Brian and Shona are. I guess that's the that.
He's talking Mark.
Oh. I just saw Mark Scott. Look, I need a little bit of a grace period here.
Him and his wife are there.
They're there right now.
I mean, I could see camping out being fun if you're with people you know.
I agree.
People drinking whiskey. Some people get wild with it. They'll throw a TV out there,
Would you be mad at it?
watch some LSU baseball. But I am absolutely not sleeping outside of. It's not happening. I'm not sleeping out. Like I'll go hang out. Like if my buddies are like, "Hey, we're drinking whiskey at Rouse's," like I'll go stop by and drink some whiskey with them. I'm not sleeping.
So I'm gonna put a rooftop tent on the truck, man.
This is so smoky. There's a campfire. This is
Here,
toasted.
I didn't pour much of this one.
Um,
Yeah, tell Casey we all said hey. It came in 3rd in JD lineup. Yeah, I mean we didn't think that the 14 was like so. He thinks it's closer to the 12.
profile wise, I think it's closer to the 12 than the Coy Hill.
I think it's closer to the Coy Hill.
I mean, proof wise, obviously it's closer to the Coy Hill, but profile, I think it's closer to the 12 year.
Yeah, and you know it's been a while since I
did get
had
the new 12 year too. So.
It's been a while since I've had the 12 years, so maybe my recollection is misplaced. But like from what I remember it being closer to the Coy Hill.
Well, that twice barrel rye might be one of the best ryes I've ever had.
100%. Look, oh wait, I don't have it in here.
It made the tournament.
It did.
Made the tournament.
Your
this year.
bottle or my bottle?
Mine. The twice barrel
yeah, because you've got the special release. I have the Tennessee Taster.
Will be in our end of year tournament, in our whiskey of the year tournament.
Next time you send samples, I'll take some Andouille and Boudin from Rouse's. Man, listen, that's a harder deal to ship.
Nah, man. Nah.
It's a refrigerated deal you got to ship, man.
They got something called Gold Belly now.
Okay.
is kind of expensive, but they ship from so many restaurants around here. They ship from all over the country, so you can get deep dish from
See,
Canada.
so Mark's saying Coy Hill and 14 were close together. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe it's the proof.
The special releases for me kind of have a candied note.
God, that is so smoky, dude.
I know. Kind of have this candied note that the 14 just didn't have for me.
Wait, say that again.
The Coy Hill, the Twice Barrel Rye, they have this kind of candied.
I don't get that from the Coy Hill. Like, so
I
the
do.
Coy Hill, like,
I do,
I'm kind of
sure.
pissed. My cousin, when he had my Coy Hill, he was like, "Man, this tastes like Booker. It smells like Booker's." And now that's all I get
Boogers?
on it. Booker's.
Bookers, okay.
And I'm like, that's all I get on it now. It pisses
Your
me
Coy
off.
Hill's
'Cause
different than mine.
It
What
is.
I've
Mine-
learned about Coy Hill is that even if they're close in proof, if they are not from the same barrel, they're gonna taste.
that
different.
one we have is the Warehouse 8 or some kind of.
My Coy Hill almost took out Russell's 15.
It did. It
Last
almost
year
did.
in
It
the
sure almost.
tournament.
You know what else almost took out Russell's 15 was that Total Wine pick of 107.
No,
We had a hard time with that one.
no.
I had a hard time. Well, I actually picked
Yes,
it.
you did.
I don't listen. I look, as much of a turkey fanboy as I am. The 15 to me falls short on what I'm looking for in turkey.
Yeah.
What I'm looking for in turkey.
I don't know how. I don't even
Because
know
it's
how to-
not. Because I feel like it's not turkey anymore. I feel like the 15 doesn't have the turkey profile that I chase. Dude, what is going on in the hall?
They're probably
Like it sounds like they're tackling people.
they're cleaning. We're at the office. At
What is the hero selection? I've never heard of that one. Have you? The JD.
yes,
I haven't heard of that one.
it's like a certain pick.
He said that heroes, the JD single barrel proof rye hero selection that's 138.6 proof and the best special release he's tried. I'm gonna tell you, dude, that twice barrel. So I have the twice. Mark, both of our Coy Hills are in like that 126 to 128 range. We don't have the hazmats.
Well, there was no hazmats in the latest.
Right,
release,
we've got the
but they're still on the lower end
warehouse. What is it? Warehouse 8. I think it's 8. I know it's 8, but I can't. I'm not calling it. It's not warehouse. It's
it's Coy Hill.
I know. Barrel House 8 or something like that.
None of the releases this year were
This smells like twice barrel.
hazmat, but we are still on the lower end of proof points for this release that they
We are.
had, like 126, 127 ish.
Only available on military bases. Okay, the heroes selection's only available on military bases. I'm gonna get Jade to go to.
But our
to the basic
our
final for me.
ryes were within 1 or 2 proof points of each other, and they just take. I mean, not our ryes, our Coy Hills, and they just
They're
tasted
wildly
like
different.
bottles.
Wildly different.
So your Coy Hills, that
Well,
just tells me Coy Hill is just going to vary wildly.
The other
from
crazy
bottle
part
to
is like,
bottle.
so you've got the limited release, the special release, twice barreled rye. I have the Tennessee Tasters.
I have that too.
I know.
Now.
I don't think they're as different as you think they are.
The special release is more viscous.
Buckner's 15 beat Russell's 15. I listen, dude. Look, Augusta, the Buckner's 13 are
Buckner
absolutely
13.
Barrel House. That's right. That's what I was looking for. Barrel House 8. That Buckner's 13 was fabulous. Like I thought the Buckner's 13 was as good, if not better, than Russell's 13. And I can see it being better than 15 because of my palate. The Buckner's 10 is trash. I cannot stand.
Now,
I
I can't trust you on that.
I can't stand it.
You tend to be
I'm harsh on
overzealous in your opinions.
I'm harsh on MGP, and I think their 13-year is fine, but their that 10-year is every bit of that MGP medicinal cherry that I find in the mid palate, and I
haven't
cannot.
had the 10 year.
I have it at the house. Come over and try
The
it.
13 year is great.
The 13
it's
year is fabulous.
great.
I have not had the 15 though. I can see that beating the
problem
the
is
Russell's
they're,
15.
they're
though.
very pricey,
They're
and at
very expensive.
some point,
Dude, this smells so much like Michter's toasted
Like,
rye.
will the value of the 15 live up to the value of the 13? Because I think the 15 is like a quite substantially more, relatively speaking, than the 13 year. And I just can't imagine it being that much better than 13 because the 13 was so good.
The 13 is fabulous, dude.
What am I drinking?
Smell it and see if you can identify it. Because when I smelled it, all I
That's
thought
the take pick.
it smells like Michter's Toasted Rye to me.
It smells like a campfire
Mm-hmm.
and marshmallows. Man, I don't know how you can.
Todd said, "Okay,
He's
That's-
getting is he getting Taco Bell?
yeah,
Is he?
I don't know." They posted a picture of lettuce. Jeff
Tip it.
Jeff posted a picture of lettuce and a pickle, and Todd gave it 62 tips. Good job, Todd. Proud of you, dude.
It's got some meat on it.
That's what she said.
Pretty mid. Let's see. I'm gonna tip this.
No, this is better than I remember it being. I still don't think it's better than the non-take pick.
This is great, man.
It is great.
This is great.
Listen, the only Found North that I've not liked has been their ryes. I don't think their ryes
Well,
are.
here's the thing. You've let it sit a little bit. So when Todd and I blinded him, Todd initially liked the regular single
Holy
barrel more.
crap! He said the 15-year. I'm sorry, the 15-year Buckner's is $319.
Yeah, it's substantially more than
insane.
13.
Yeah, but the Buckner's 15. I mean, dude, that's Russell's 15 price. So, I mean, is that what we're getting to
That's
now?
more than Russell's 15. Russell's 15 is 250.
No, it's not. Oh, it is, huh?
Yeah.
No, that's single Rickhouse that I'm thinking of. That's 300.
Rickhouse is 300,
Which
and the 15 is better than Rickhouse.
I disagree.
Um,
I think the Rickhouse is closer to a 13, closer to the 13 profile, which I like.
the Rickhouse.
But go
is
ahead.
somewhere in
I
between.
didn't mean to cut you off. I was just reading
I don't
comments.
remember what I was saying.
You were saying that we've had this has been sitting out for a
Oh,
bit.
when we were blinding, Todd liked the regular single barrel more initially, but
Mhm.
as he sipped on it and it sat a little longer, he changed his mind.
Okay.
So
Russell
perhaps
15, Russell 15 is 250. That's right. Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Like I conceded that because I don't know why I thought it was 300, but that's the Rickhouse is 300 and the Russell 15 is.
you secretly think the 15 is better than the Rickhouse.
I secretly think that.
And it is.
I don't think so, man. It's too fruity. Whereas like the Russell's 13,
The Russell's 15
the
is
Rickhouse is
Everything. It's fruity. It's
It misses on
oaky.
it misses on the
spicy.
turkey. It
It's
misses. I think it misses on the turkey spice.
vanilla. It's caramel.
I think it misses on the turkey spice.
I don't think it's missing on the turkey spice. What you're finding is that
It's more balanced.
because the Russell's 15 has more other flavors, the spice isn't as prominent.
But when I want turkey, that's what I'm chasing. I'm chasing the turkey spice.
I'm not like I just want what I want.
Is it really? Buckner's 15 is Trace and turkey. I know the Buckner's 10 is MGP. I did see that they're bringing the new Russell's 13. They were bringing 13 back.
Bring back the 15.
Bring back the 13, please.
15. They wanted to bring back the 15, the 13 because the 15 came out and like, oh, well, you're not getting a 13, and now they can bring back the 13 and be like, hey,
$400.
the 13's back. Here it is, $275. Go
Right,
get it.
and here's the new 15. We saw how much
We'll
you
bring
liked.
back the 15.
Here, look, we saw how much you liked it.
$350.
$375.
Oh, by the way, our Master's Keep's going to be Russell's 16.
I am curious to know what the new Masters Keep's going to be this year. I haven't looked. I mean,
About $350.
I'm not talking about price. I'm talking
I'm
about like
so
what it's going to be.
disappointed that the baseball.
I
game
was
is
super
not-
disappointed in Triumph. I know y'all
Triumph
liked it.
was- I thought it was great.
I thought Voyage was so much better.
I was.
To be fair, the best Masters Keep I've had has been one, which was the toasted one.
Of the recent of the three, like Unforgotten,
Unforgotten got better the more it stayed
Voyage.
open.
in Triumph, Triumph might be my favorite of the three. Then Unforgotten, then Voyage.
I think Unforgotten is my favorite.
Then Triumph. Triumph might be my favorite of the three. Then Unforgotten, then Voyage. Then Unforgotten, then Triumph. Triumph might be my favorite of the three. Then Voyage.
For me, it goes Unforgotten.
You're ranking them on the color of the box. It's not even fair.
I don't even know what color the box is on
You-
Unforgotten.
You know it's not
And
teal.
I love green, so like I like
You know it's not teal.
teal's my favorite color.
Yeah, that was my sister's favorite color too. Congratulations.
That's why EHT small batch at $60 is so good. I mean, listen, I agree. I disagree, right, guy? I have to disagree. I tried that. We went to Neat not long ago, and I actually got the 17-year bottle of bot. I hated it.
You didn't go to Neat
Not Neat. What's that place we go to?
Backyard.
That's it. Backyard.
Neat's in a different state, man.
I agree. I spoke too fast. It happens. We went to the Backyard. I got the bottle and bond. And listen, I am as big of a turkey fan as anybody out there. I did not like the bottle and bond. I thought, and I'm gonna be honest with you,
He's the
like
biggest turkey fan you'll know, but he doesn't like the Russell's 15.
I thought that it tastes because the Russell's 15 doesn't taste like turkey.
Tastes delicious.
No, it doesn't.
Tastes like.
It's fine.
it
It's fine.
tastes
But do I
like-
think it's 250
Like God
good? No.
said, you deserve something.
God, you're stupid.
You deserve something.
You're so stupid.
For being alive in this time frame.
The bottle and bond to me, so like what I got on that, I remember drinking that, and I'm like, man, I just didn't like it. It tasted like McKenna 10. It had that really weird chemical taste on it that I got on McKenna 10. And maybe they just had a bad bottle, because I've never had a turkey product taste that bad.
This is so good, man.
Well, here's the last one, so I didn't pour this.
This is so good.
I agree. It tastes like a campfire, man.
That is so good. That might legitimately, and it's I don't know if I don't think they technically call it a toasted bottle. Or
I think
I'm
it
not sure what
is.
the char is
Where,
on it.
you got it right, sitting right there.
But
It doesn't say?
but that might legitimately be the best toasted. The freaking new bomb burgers.
Oh my God, dude. That's probably my favorite Michter's product.
That's definitely the best bomb burgers I've ever had.
100%.
And if I see it again at MSRP, I'm buying it every time I see it.
Same.
Oh, my labels.
This is
That new bomb burger.
Old Fitz 19. We have I have not had it.
We did the new bomb burgers on the show, huh?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
PF,
we
the
did.
PFG or PF.
Did it?
PFG because I call it professional.
Oh, it
fishing
made
gear.
it's
They
making
made it.
the
Oh yeah, because it
end
got
of the year
both of us
tournament.
gave it close to 90. This is the Peregrine.
Precision fine grain.
This is the 20 year. So this is what
when you go to your uncle's and blind it against the 21.
we can go to my house. I have the 21.
Yeah, but why not get three people's opinion?
True. My uncle had a night last night, man.
I mean,
William LaRue Weller.
big deal.
Oh my bad. Oh, I forgot. You're not.
Who here hasn't had William
You.
LaRue Weller
You.
in Bardstown Cathedral? And
all in the same night.
it's just a night.
That's just a night
normal
from. That's just a normal night for my uncle, man.
I just drank. What did I drink last night?
Hey, we're at an hour and a half, literally. Hey, we're
man.
good as long as y'all are good,
As
man.
long as people are talking,
if y'all are good, we're good. If y'all
I'll
are tired, let us
stay
know.
on.
We'll call it. You know.
is anybody drinking anything?
Yeah.
'Cause
What are y'all
it's-
pouring, man? We got like tell us what y'all are pouring because it's like
we know someone's in Florida, which means it's
8
probably
o'clock. 8 o'clock in Florida right now.
almost 8 there. So you got to be drinking by now, right?
Got to be drinking. What you drinking, Rye Guy? What you drinking, Mark?
I think Todd gave up on us a long time ago.
No, Todd just commented a little while ago.
Like 30 minutes ago, maybe.
It might have been longer than that. Yeah, it's been a while.
Been a
Holy
long while.
crap, Todd! It's been a
My
while.
cousin.
Well, let's put a reaction in here. 100. Oh, check that out. What? I can do this. Check that out. Look at 100.
Yeah, that does nothing.
I know it doesn't, but it's fun to do. Mark
Jeff hasn't chimed in on one of our lives in a long
Mark
time.
is drinking Stag Junior. Which batch, Mark? Old Fitz 10 and 11, the William Heaven Hill 13-year bottle and bond, and the 17-year. Yeah, I mean, I get you have it. What are you drinking though? What are you drinking right now?
Oh, we're gonna have to get our hands on the new
That
Old
new
Fitz 7-year.
Fitz 7-year. It's gotta crush the Heaven Hill bottle and bond. That might be the
I'm just not a big
worst.
fan of the Heaven Hill Bottle and
That
Bond.
Heaven Hill
It's-
Bottle Bob might be the worst thing to come out of
Why
Heaven
not
Hill.
just? Why not just get?
24C. Okay, I had a 24B recently, and I thought it was delicious.
Why not just get McKenna 10 then?
McKenna 10 is disgusting.
It's
It's not weeded.
it's 3-year-old or older.
Oh, you're
Heaven
talking
Hill
about the bottle
and
bond. Yeah. Well, I mean, Dark Arts Double Oaked Rye, dude. Dark Arts is absolutely crushing things right now, dude. They're in fact, I think we've got it in the briefcase sitting in the other office right now. Their Amburana Rye is fabulous.
Amburana with maple staves. I
Maple.
believe.
Yep. That dude. McCully is doing awesome stuff at Dark Arts. I got to meet him recently.
what
He's
is this?
super
20 year.
cool dude. You know who else is doing really cool shit? Is Matt Crittenden at Cut Above. He's doing some really cool stuff over there in Kiln, Mississippi. God, that smells so good.
It is good. It's good. It's good.
Calm down, Jeff. I don't know that this takes out Hoverhawk though.
I don't know.
That's the Ripple, and it's great. I don't know what that is. What's the Ripple?
You're asking me for.
I'm
I tried their.
I look to you for validation to make sure that I.
I tried their blunt blend
Is it good?
of the Dark Arts I've had. It's
Their Mizunara is really good, dude,
Yes.
and it's going to be like a $50 shelfer.
they're you can buy the Mizunara right now.
Double Dark Star. You got me. You got me beat right now, bro. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I've had 15 stars. I've had
Ugh,
they're
not good.
What is the other one? Southern Star.
Southern Star's a. Oh yeah. That's
I've
they've got that
had-
Paragon, that weeded one, which is weird because every time my uncle pours that in a blind, I think it's Willie.
I've had Starlight.
Starlight. Okay, so Starlight has a really
Starlight
good honey finish.
I've had pretty good experiences with Starlight.
Starlight's been pretty good so far. Dude, is our group still going nuts?
Yeah, because they're
Yes.
drinking and eating now. Most people have eaten by now.
Double header. I just got a notification from Matt Moscona that they're gonna have a double header tomorrow. But you know what? Mark was ahead of the game.
That's what we get for playing in College Station.
Ugh,
What a crap hole.
what a crap hole.
Absolute crap hole. Sorry if you.
Dark Arts Amburana Maple Rye is the Ripple. The Double Oaked is the Double Dark. Okay, I didn't know the names of them. Damn, I didn't know they had names on them like that. But
I mean, I have the bottle. I didn't know that.
right. So I'm gonna tell you, you guys that have
Rye guy
watched.
probably would like the blunt blend though.
You think?
Oh, that's very rye-ish to me.
I'm gonna tell you this, like,
I mean, it's a straight rye, so
yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. We were talking about Dark Arts, and I don't remember.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember what I was gonna say. I forgot it. Just like you cut me off. Rude.
you're rude,
I am rude.
ugly.
Yeah.
You're ugly,
Okay.
ugly.
I might be ugly, but I had no problem fetching a wife. What's your excuse? Other than you're looking for Sydney Sweeney
Sydney
to drop
Sweeney's
down.
not ready yet. Okay, that's my excuse. When she's ready, she's ready. I'll give her time.
What a moron.
Anna de Armas.
No, stop taking
When
my
she's
celebrity
ready,
boo.
she's ready.
Stop taking my celebrity boo. That's my celebrity boo.
No, you're married?
I am.
Do
but
not disrespect your wife.
I said celebrity boo.
No,
My wife has a celebrity boo.
I don't care.
You know who it is? And it's really weird. It's who's the dude on 911 Lone Star? No, he's on every commercial, man. I can't think of his name all of a sudden. He's got a good jawline. Oh, this is gonna piss me off because I know exactly who it is and I can't think of his name.
The dude from 911 Lone Star
Yeah,
with the good
dude.
jawline.
Hang on, man. He's in everything. Let's see who's in here. Rob Lowe. My wife absolutely loves Rob Lowe. So if she can have a celebrity crush, I can have a celebrity crush, and it's Anna de Armas. Modern crush, but I do.
Doesn't matter. Only one of us.
You have no shot with the Anna de Armas.
Well,
You have no shot with
you
her?
know?
Nope.
You never know.
I do know.
You never know.
There's a better chance that you're going to go sleep with a teddy bear
Well,
than
yeah.
to marry Anna de Armas.
Well, I'll take that bet.
Is she your hall pass? Look, I don't do hall passes. Nope. She's not my hall pass. Played the fifth. Don't do hall passes. I'm out, guys. Thanks for. Hey, look, Mark. Thanks for joining us, man. Thanks for the tips and the podcast recommendation. Appreciate it, dude.
What was it? 529.
Yeah,
Cast?
Cast 529, man.
Cast
We got to
529.
stay in touch, man. Keep stay in touch with us. We put these out once a week, man. We like to go. We really lay into it on Friday nights, apparently. So, but no, Anna de Armas is gorgeous. But I am a big fan of Yvonne Strahovski. Yes, I know you have no idea who that is. She was on Chuck. Rye Guy knows who that is.
No.
You want to bet?
I bet he can Google it.
I bet he's gonna know exactly. I bet you everybody on the planet knows what Chuck was. Chuck Bartowski. He was the intersect on
What?
Chuck. He was the intersect on Chuck.
Those words mean nothing to me.
That's because you're not intelligent.
From the guy who
Go ahead. Let's hear this. Let's hear it.
Idol is from a show he doesn't even watch.
What? Who's my idol?
Who's your idol?
Oh, stop it. I do love some Cillian Murphy. I do watch the show.
He's your idol.
God damn, you guys are so... Yeah, that makes two of us, Todd. Well, that makes like
He's your
four of
idol.
us.
You didn't even realize he's like 5'7".
See, I know. It's really disturbing. Yeah, dude.
Todd's back.
Yeah, Todd's back, dude. It makes like homie just like left us on our own. What the
Todd's
hell?
not gonna be here long.
No, he's not. Todd, he's gonna say he's got stuff to do, even
No,
though
Todd,
we know
tell-
he's at home doing nothing.
Tell me what you're gonna eat for dinner.
Taco Bell. Sarah Walker. I don't know who Sarah Walker is. Is that the?
He's trying to see if that's who you're talking about. So do you not know the actual name of the person you're talking about?
Yvonne Strahovski is the actress's name. I don't know. I can't remember her.
And what does she play? Do you watch Chuck, or is it one of those things where you see Facebook
No, I used to
clips?
watch. I haven't watched Chuck in a long time. Now I got to look it up.
This guy.
Damn it, Rye Guy. Why? What's up, bro?
You're so disrespectful.
Shut up, Philip.
That's not that.
Chuck.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh yeah, Sarah Walker. Yeah, you're right. You're right. My bad. It was Sarah.
Let me see what this girl looks like.
She's hot, dude. She's super hot.
I mean,
Stop it. Her
Huh,
teeth. I like
she's
her
a
teeth.
good-looking woman,
I like her
yeah.
teeth, man. I like her teeth. She's got a gorgeous. She's got a gorgeous tooth structure.
you've got this weird thing about teeth. It's very weird.
Kind of like I don't like women with like
Kinda
eyebrows
like
that
you
look like they
said,
were painted on.
Livy Dunn got hit with an ugly
She did. She
stick.
fell
You're
straight out the ugly
ridiculous. Yeah, Livy Dunn's.
Yeah, that's her, Rye Guy. That's her.
Libby
I
sounds
just
like
ate dinner.
great-looking-
The last of my white beans.
Damn, Todd's been eating white beans for like a week.
Damn.
I can't say anything because I've been eating
You know,
chicken
dude,
thighs and rice.
That's all.
every
For the
day.
most part, I ate turkey meatballs with rice the last 3 nights. So
You know,
and then
no cream pies.
and the other night
You had Sam's Pizza.
I did have Sam's for lunch.
How would I know? Because you weren't at the office.
I've been to the gym more this week than you have.
I've been 6 days in a row. It's
Did you go today?
Not healthy.
Did you go today?
No, today's my off day because I went 6 days in a
Okay,
row.
so I did go today, and I've been every day this week. So what's your?
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have. Only day I
No, you-
didn't go was Tuesday.
It's not every day this week.
I'm going tomorrow morning. Are you?
I go. Yes.
No, you're not.
Today
no,
was
you're
my
not.
off
I will
day.
bet. I will bet dollars for donuts. You're not going to the gym tomorrow.
Okay. Bet me some dollars for donuts.
What do you want? Dollars or donuts?
I want donuts.
I want donuts too. So this.
Bet me some dollars.
It's a losing bet. If
I
we both
lo-
want donuts,
I prefer to go to the gym on the weekend
I don't mind going on a weekend either.
because I can go whenever I want.
I'm gonna go in the morning before I go get
I'll
my
go at like-
frappadappuccino.
I'll go at like 10 a.m.
The traits that Eric finds attractive in women is no. It's the smile
He's
structure.
got a teeth thing.
I like teeth, and I can't stand bad eyebrows. Like you don't have a problem with eyebrows.
No, I don't. Cause,
Like Sydney
'cause what you
Sweeney's
say-
eyebrows are
no,
shit.
What you say is bad eyebrows.
Is Sydney Sweeney's?
It's just like
They're caterpillars.
I
though.
didn't pluck half my eyebrows off my face. You like the 90s?
I like trimmed
Trashy
eyebrows.
eyebrow.
No, I like trimmed eyebrows.
No.
Now that
like
this-
this girl has normal eyebrows. That's disgusting.
Dude,
That's
you done ran all of our viewers off, man.
This girl has normal eyebrows. That's gross.
You
That's
ran
what
all
you're
of our
saying.
viewers. We had a bunch of viewers, and you ran them all off with your bad takes.
Todd did.
Todd, that is funny. We had a bunch of viewers, and Todd showed
I
up.
can't even tell how many.
5,700. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good live. Eyebrows are at the bottom of things I would look at on a woman. Yeah, I mean, Todd, listen.
He's right. When he's right, he's right. He's right. He's right.
Yes, because eyebrows are the most easily fixable issue. I agree.
They're not an issue, man.
They're an issue, bro.
Not
They're an issue, man. Bro, if your eyebrows are more than like an inch and a half thick, it's a problem. If you've got Anthony Davis eyebrows on a female, it is a problem.
He has a unibrow. That's not the
And
same thing.
they're bushy as shit, dude.
Sydney Sweeney has normal eyebrows.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she
No,
does.
she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't.
Yes.
False.
You've got to get out of your.
My what?
It's not the 90s anymore, man.
I'm married. I couldn't give a shit less what
It's
Sydney
not
Sweeney
the
does with
90s
her
anymore.
eyebrows.
Girls have eyebrows.
My wife has great eyebrows. She gets them fixed, and they're perfect every single time.
Girls have eyebrows. They don't
I
trim
think-
them to like.
I do think the Hoverhawk is better than the Peregrine 20.
Don't know.
Todd, need your input. Hoverhawk versus
He's never side by side him. He's like.
Hoverhawk versus Peregrine 20. Just on a whim.
The only time he's had the 20 was like after 11 pours in a bottle share.
Right, 23 pours in.
He's not gonna be able to accurately. But we're gonna do a show on all the batches, and we're gonna do a show on all the high altitude.
It's gonna be Found North Pole. It's gonna be
And
Christmas in July. We're gonna wear our Christmas sweaters.
And we'll just take the batch release winner, and we'll do it versus
I've
the high
had
altitude winner.
both of them once ever. Okay, so answer the question.
It's not fair.
That is fair.
It's not fair.
I'm nothing if I'm not fair.
That's not fair.
You're
I didn't say you're not fair. I said that's not fair.
Yeah, I definitely. So I find that the Peregrine 20 is like way fruitier,
There's some fruit here for sure.
like way fruitier. The Hoverhawk was way oakier.
It turns out they actually do vacuum here.
They don't vacuum our office. Well, to be fair, I've got wires everywhere. I don't like eyebrows that are raised at me. That's fair. Because I know what that means too.
I mean, if Sydney Sweeney wants to raise her eyebrows, I mean, I'm okay with it.
Her eyebrows are always raised because they're 4 inches thick.
Sydney Sweeney is a beautiful woman.
She's okay if you get rid of her eyebrows.
She's a beautiful woman.
She's fine. Livy Dunn is fine if
She a beautiful. I've seen her in person.
Up
close.
If Livy Dunn
She sat next to me on a flight. She's a beautiful girl.
If Livy Dunn's mouth stays closed, she's fine. She's got a bad. She's got a bad.
Beautiful girl.
She's got a bad tooth structure.
Show some respect.
To what?
To
Paul Skeens from. Never mind.
Paul Skeens is
Weird. He's a weird looking dude though.
Dude's a goat. You're a weird looking dude.
So are you.
Yeah. So what? So like, cast the first stone there, bro.
I did.
I mean, you're weird looking. I'm not calling Paul Skeens weird looking. You are.
I'm gonna tell you, his bank account ain't weird looking. That's for sure.
Paul Skeens. That's the only reason why I won't marry Livy.
Oh my God, that's why? Because of Paul Skeens?
That's the only reason is because I respect Paul Skeens too much.
Oh,
I would never do that to Paul Skeens.
So if Livy Dunn saw you in public, would she know who you are?
She's seen me in public.
Yeah, does she know who you are?
Did
she think you're cute? Would she leave Paul Skeens in his bank account
I would
for
never.
you?
She was already when I saw her in public. She was already with Skeens, so I would never.
You wouldn't?
I would never even broach that topic.
You
with her.
wouldn't?
I would not approach her out of respect.
For who?
Paul Skeens.
Why do you respect Paul Skeens? Do you know him?
My boy John in Baton Rouge.
See, like you,
big.
Listen, I respect you. Like I would, like just like you know what I mean. I would never approach your boo. Just like I know you would never approach my boo, right? Because we respect each other. We're friends, right? You
Yeah,
don't-
and
you don't know
like
him.
that. Well, yeah, I do.
Excuse me.
I do. And I know the guys that are super John in Baton Rouge, super close with Paul Skeens.
Is he? For real?
Super close with Paul Skeens.
Is he for real, or are you just talking shit?
Slightly closer with, not quite as close with Livy.
Hey, I tell you what, that batch 35 smokes batch 36. Like no shit.
I don't think it smokes it.
Oh, it smokes
I don't
it.
think
It's
it
not
smokes
even
it.
fucking. Ooh,
I
my
think
bad.
both
It's
are-
not even close.
I think both are very good. I do.
We're
think
like 7 pours deep, and
I
I
do
did
think,
just drop an F-bomb. My bad.
I do think 35 is a little better.
I tell you what, whatever Todd had. In
I had
the-
the opportunity to buy the 35.
What did Todd have in the briefcase the other day? Spoiler alert.
It's just a barrel.
It was a single
pick.
barrel, but it was fabulous. And you know, for me to say that again about an MGP product, it had to be pretty good.
I'm not going to say what you ranked it.
First. Duh.
That's a huge spoiler. Way to go.
I said spoiler alert. You
you told
can,
them what we were drinking. You didn't tell them what place
you
it came
can
in.
absolutely no. I ranked it first. Is what I said. Tasted like Buffalo Trace.
Spoiled the crap out of that video.
That's fine. Todd doesn't care, and Rye Guy clearly doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's gonna watch it. He likes us. He thinks we're cool. He likes you. He thinks you're cool.
Because I'm a man of the people.
I'm right, and I'm the keeper.
Yeah, that sounds a lot more pretentious.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Apparently, we're pretentious. You remember that comment from like a year ago? That was pretty awesome. They called you pretentious. I also remember the comment. I have it screenshot about how I'm such an inviting, warm.
Man, talk about vanity. This dude gets a positive comment. It's
You
like
sure
I'm gonna
did.
scream that.
I sure did.
Screenshot
I
that and keep
sure
it
did.
So I can read it before I go to bed every night.
Todd wants us to scissors. I'm not doing that with you.
Did you screenshot the one that called you a used car salesman?
The
Did
one
you
that
screenshot that
you
one?
mean the one that Danielle put?
Did you screenshot that one?
I did.
No, you didn't.
I did. I did. Because we know. It's getting late, man.
It holds up.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
How would you know?
I don't know. Because you got the bottle in your hand.
Just drink from it. Phil's Ernie and Eric's Bert. I can agree with that.
Bert's better looking. Damn, it does hold up.
There's a lot of flavor in this.
There's a lot of flavor in that, man. Great job, makers. I mean, look, y'all, that's a redemption pour.
Well, we'd have to. I think this would be better blinded against the Lost Recipe.
Hey, you remember like we were supposed to do like a you just made out. Whatever.
Not technically.
No, not
So
no.
I'm not gonna drink this, so I can say I didn't make out with Eric. He made out with me. It's different. So I'm gonna put this away.
Yeah, you are. Hey, you remember when this was supposed to be like a 17-minute live?
Look, man, if people
We are men of the people.
want to talk, converse,
I'm not gonna stop comments. This got better. This got far better than what I remember being. No, I'm not
just
making
do
it.
it. No, it's too late. You already did it. It's too late.
It's missing a punch in the mid palate.
Kind of funky.
Dude, I like it though. I actually don't mind this. Is it found north? No.
I'm not saying mind it,
But
I would not
gonna
buy
tell-
this again.
I'm gonna tell you, I would probably.
In
put
fact,
that,
I've passed on it many times.
I would probably put that in the low to mid 70s tip range. It's not a 60s pour. It's not an 80s pour. You're just jealous, Todd. You've been wanting to make out with Phil since you moved in with him and then moved out. You're just jealous.
Dating my cousin, man, my female cousin.
I'm glad you
Have
had.
some respect for my family.
I'm glad you specified.
Have some respect for my family.
He said we just made out. I just said he's jealous.
No, you 'Cause you drank after me. I didn't drink after you.
Don't care. 60s, but no, it's dude. I'm telling you, Todd, it's not. It's not. It's not a 60s pour, dude. It's not. I mean, do I think it's probably the weakest thing we drank today? Yeah, sure, but
I could see upper 60s. Be honest with you.
Heart Release is 22 BRTO1. Keepers is similar to 22 BRTO2. I don't know. I don't know if I can agree with that, dude, because the BRTO2, like, it got so much better. Like, the longer it stayed open, it got so much better. Like, the longer BRTO2 stayed open, the closer it got to BEP. Do I think BEP is better? Yeah. Ultimately, BEP better.
Pretty similar profile.
I think BEP is probably even better than this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think BEP. I think BEP is probably the best.
I think BEP and BRT are likely better than that. I do.
Better than a new one?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I do. I can't say for sure.
I can't say for sure.
But for some reason,
I just Rye Guy. Have you tried FAEO1? FAEO1 to me was like the staple of like Maker's wood finishing. It was super viscous.
I mean, I'd say when I think of wood finishing series makers, I probably think of BEP most of the time.
That's fair.
His keeper's been open 3 weeks, so if you think it's opened up nicely, it's been out for a while. Yeah.
We don't we have some fresh cracks that we're gonna be doing next week?
Yes, I have a.
He says I instead of we. Okay.
Because I have.
I'll remember that next time. When I get bottles and I say we.
I can't wait for next time.
Why?
Because we can stop opening all my bottles.
You want this?
Well, I want to taste them. I don't like the fact that 70% of my bottles are open, and I have.
Oh, nice, dude.
So many bottles.
He said his keeper's been open 3 weeks. It's open nicely. Well, yeah, this is open really nicely. And then he said he's got the full vertical of what, dude. Look, that's. Have you? So you've had the FAEO1, dude. Like, bro, I'm gonna tell you, that's been the most viscous. Like, I always say it was like super syrupy, but it was so good. Like, it tasted like literally like charred oak. If it was in like a syrupy, like it coated the palate like nothing I'd ever experienced before.
I forgot what I was talking about.
We were talking about we're opening next week.
I have a Penelope Project X.
Ugh.
Get out of here, man. Penelope Project X
Ugh.
and a Penelope 17-year light whiskey.
Ugh.
What else do we have? I don't think we'll be, because I have a EC. We've done a show on the EC Toasted already. The barrel strength store pick.
We did.
I do have a 9-year that I just got.
Oh, dude, don't compare that to Knob Creek 12. Knob Creek 12 is so bad.
Knob Creek 12 is not bad.
It is. That is probably the worst $50 bottle I've ever bought. Ever. You
bought Travelers.
I would buy Travelers over Knob Creek 12.
You make me
18
sick.
times over again. Travelers trash.
That's disgusting. To even
Traveler is trash, but Knob Creek 12. But dude, you got to remember, bro. I don't like Beam. If I don't like Beam, I'm not gonna like Knob Creek 12.
Man.
I don't like that nuttiness, man. It's just not good for me.
Knob Creek 12. You're saying you would buy Traveler?
I would buy Traveler over Knob Creek. If somebody had a gun to my head and said, "Hey, you got to buy Traveler or Knob Creek 12," I'm buying the Traveler.
I agree, Todd. Terrible whiskey take.
That's fine.
Buying Traveler. Come on.
Hey, Rye Guy likes you more than me because you're a man of the people. That's fine.
I am a man.
That's fine. Listen, I'm the keeper. It happens. Keeper. Keeping the whiskey. Keeping it.
You can keep it for the right price.
I'm good.
It's
fine. 79 tips says.
Yeah, do I think Knob Creek 12 is mind blowing? No, but I think, one, it's a 12-year whiskey.
Todd, I'm pointing one finger at you right now, dude. One finger. You pick which one.
Number one.
It ain't number one, and it ain't number 3.
Number one, Todd. That's what he's saying. Todd the Whiskey Wizard, number one.
Where's his damn wand?
Knob Creek, you're getting a 12-year whiskey for
This is what I think of you, Todd.
$65.
Your wand right here in my hand.
So
79 is way
disrespectful.
better than fine. No, we're talking about the 79. I gave this 79. You gave it what? 78.
I gave it a.
It was so
78,
it was so borderline 80, but the finish of it.
Oh, this is worth buying.
I think it's
this is worth buying
I
at-
think it's worth buying. I think it's worth buying and experimenting. Of the 12, 15, 18, I disagree, dude. I've got to disagree with you. I think the 18. I think the 18 is the best
great
value.
values at the year you're getting.
I-
I mean, I think the 9's pretty good.
Ugh.
I do.
It's
I think
too
the 9's
nutty,
pretty
man.
good.
But
I think this
but
one right here,
you got to remember,
this
I
one?
don't like beam nuttiness.
the Knob Creek 10-year rye, I think's great.
You know what's crazy is it's still the only bottle of this I've ever seen. I've never
See
seen
it all
this.
the time.
I never see it. I see the 9.
It's a shelfer, basically. Been a while since I've had it, but
Ugh,
I might like this.
that is not good, dude.
I might like this more than the 12-year.
That is not good.
Get out of here, man.
It is not good. It tastes like that note that I tell you I get in MGP. That's all I get. You don't need a glass, man.
Yeah, I do.
You can make out with me.
Nope.
You can make out with
Nope.
me. Good Lord.
Oh, yeah, I almost filled up the stem. Oh my God!
That's a big ass pour,
How
dude.
could he do so much? I can tell you what not to buy.
I mean, look,
Don't buy like.
I wouldn't buy either of them. To be honest with you, I've had all 3 of them. I've got a 15-year like a limited release. My uncle gave it to me as a gift. It's in a wood box. It's sitting on my shelf.
Dude, that's good, man.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. It doesn't taste like rye.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
One, you don't even like rye. That
I love
much.
rye.
No, you don't.
I love rye.
No, you
Love
like rye that tastes like bourbon.
False. You like rye that tastes like bourbon.
I do like rye that tastes like bourbon.
I like rye.
Name one.
I like 95.5 rye.
No,
like 95
name a specific bottle of rye that
the
you love.
one right behind your head.
What?
Middle West.
Middle West.
Dark pumpernickel rye. That's probably my favorite rye.
So a finished rye.
Mm-hmm.
Name a non-finished rye that you love. That you love.
Put me on the spot, bub.
Name one.
Um,
You can name a non-finished bourbon that you love.
Jack Daniel's Barrel Strength Rye. Love it. Absolutely love it. I'd buy
And
it.
what is a very? Why do you like it so much? Does it taste like? Is it super herbally? Is it minty? No, you like it because it tastes like a freaking delicious bourbon-esque whiskey.
I like Russell's Single Barrel Rye. It's probably my favorite rye. Well, this is my favorite rye, but Russell's Single Barrel Rye is probably one of my favorite ryes.
I bet you I can blind you with a Russell Single Barrel Rye amongst other ryes,
Uh-huh.
and I bet you I can find enough bottles to make that bottle finish last.
Let's do it. Let's
Okay.
do it. Let's do it on Instagram this weekend.
Okay. Todd should participate in that because Todd's got a lot more ryes.
Shut up, Todd.
Wow, man.
He told me I hate rye. It's false.
I don't think you like traditional rye.
I do like traditional rye.
I'll say that I like.
I've got a
bourbon
whistle.
more
I
than
got a
traditional
weird ass.
rye.
I got a weird ass whistle pig like 8-year rye at the house, and I think it's good.
I like some traditional ryes. I like the ones that I get kind of that spearminty note on. So that Traverse City, I liked a lot. I thought was really good. What did we have recently that I thought comped pretty
Dude,
well
that
to
is
that
that
Traverse
is
City?
fabulous. Try that. Just try that.
Don't tell me what to do.
Try that now.
I'm drinking Knob Creek rye right now.
All right. So when you're done with that disappointment, drink this one,
Was that Thunder?
dude.
It's still light outside.
Bruce
man.
Russell hinted at an age-stated Wild Turkey 101. Dude, that'd be awesome, man. We were trying to convince Jeff because Jeff's getting ready to do another honey barrel, but
I
he's doing
did
it.
convince him.
Well, no, you didn't.
I convinced him to do rye.
No, you didn't. I thought you did too. No, he bought a bunch of 101, just regular 101.
I thought he bought 101 rye.
He bought a 101.
I thought I
rye.
bought him. No, I bought him.
That's 2 101 regulars.
I didn't buy him 101.
No,
regulars.
you did get the ryes.
I bought him ryes.
Yeah, but I think he got a bunch of regular 101s.
If you're gonna do something super sweet like a honey or maple or even Amburana, like
God, I wish we could get our hands on an Amburana.
It's better to do it with a rye.
The Raconteur, I agree, Todd. The Raconteur was
The
great.
Raconteur, that's what it was.
That was good. The Sagamore 9 was also good.
I think the Raconteur is pretty similar in quality wise, rye wise to that Traverse City.
Smell this. What is this?
Honey, I don't need to.
Damn.
I don't need to. I don't even know.
I tried to hide it.
I think the Raconteur was very similar to the. All Sagamore is just.
Sagamore's doing good stuff over there, man.
They're all rye.
They're all rye. I like Sagamore. I think that my favorite Sagamore is the double oak.
Well, my favorite Sagamore, I think, might have been the New Orleans Bourbon Fest pick.
Really?
I don't. It's been a while since I had the 8-year.
This is
I might like.
Hold on. We have to take a moment here. This officially is our longest video ever.
I think that I might like the 8-year more than the 9-year. But
I
it's
agree,
been
Todd.
A while since I've had the 8-year.
I agree. New Riff Balboa is fantastic. If you like Amburana, I can send you a sample. Dude, send us a rare character Amburana. For real. Like, if you can, send it to us because we both love Amburana. He likes rare character more than I do.
Yes, I do like rare
but I love Amburana. I'll drink Amburana from any group.
I like, gosh, what was the New Riff Sherry?
Dude, that
Sherry
that
cast
gets
finish,
better every
it's
single time I drink it.
So good.
I almost pulled the trigger on the New Riff. I mean, yeah.
I've never had anything from New Riff that wasn't at least good.
Me either. Not.
I tend to like their malted ryes better than their bourbons.
That malted rye was good. The store pick that we had.
I mean, the Sherry
was
cask
good.
is a malted rye.
It is.
It's a malted rye. That's probably my favorite New Riff I've ever had, which is surprising.
We're right over 2 hours. Do you have your coaster to throw at the camera? We can wrap this because I don't want to tie these guys up all night. We can go.
Oh, they hate drinking and talking to you.
I know. So I'm trying to do them the favor to stop looking at my ugly ass.
Yeah, you want to go to your wife with the proper eyebrows.
That is true. Dude, that dark. I haven't had the ported pumpernickel, but the dark pumpernickel rye is awesome. We have it. Okay, I'll email it to you. We'll email it to you, rye guy for sure. Oh God. Okay, go ahead.
You told me to try it.
No, I want you. All right, pour it and see.
I'm gonna comp it to the Knob Creek tenure.
It's not even close. This smokes the shit out of it.
Blah, blah, blah.
How wasted are you?
Not. I'm gonna have a.
You're destroyed.
Probably I'm gonna eat a frozen pizza tonight. I'm
gonna-
sick of chicken, man.
I am too. And
Sick of chicken.
the wife's making me tacos with turkey ground meat.
Oh, tacos, huh?
Turkey ground meat tacos, yeah, they're great.
Tacos, huh? Well, I ain't got a wife to cook for me. I gotta
You
cook
don't.
for myself.
You should find one. They're
I'm
great.
trying. I'm on every dating app ever, trying to find myself a
Right, guy. If you know any ladies for this
quality
guy,
wife.
or quality. What are you looking for? What
Shares
quantifies
similar
quality?
values to me.
So she's got to be a 10.
Nope.
She's got to be 5'1".
Nope. I don't care about the height. I'll climb a mountain. I don't care.
She's got to be
I will climb a
5'1".
mountain.
She's got to be
I will climb a mountain. I don't care
91
about height.
pounds.
Nope.
Dude, listen. I've been trying to get Ryan. I tried to get with Ryan because I'd love to get him on the show, man. With Middle West, if you've got to connect with him, let us know because I am a huge Middle West fan. Smartman, don't get me. I can't agree with that, man. Look, I got it made. I've got it made. I'm not gonna say anything because like I know some people stand by that. My dad will say the same thing. He married my mom twice.
It's good.
It's freaking good,
It's
isn't
good.
it?
Yeah. It's better than the Knob Creek tenure.
It's
Right?
not even close, dude.
It's good.
It's not even close. But listen, if you get a wife that supports your habits and
I mean, I think if you mean to say by support, you mean puts up with you.
you know what I mean? Yeah. Well, duh.
I can't imagine.
Ain't not a woman on the planet that you're gonna get with isn't gonna have to put up with some of this bullshit.
I just can't imagine like Eric coming home to me and just being like, "Oh boy, I waited for this all day."
Ain't no damn way. I know.
I don't know how she does it.
I don't know how she does it either, but she does.
She's the most like gentle soul.
She is, dude.
On the planet.
She is absolutely. Look, she's great, and I don't know how she puts up with me.
Oh, y'all are polar opposites.
We are one, and I think that's what works. I think that's why it works. Either way, you got your thing to throw at the camera. We're gonna.
Excuse me?
We're gonna wrap this up, man. It's been 2.5 hours.
Excuse me? This is not OnlyFans.
That's what I tell people when they ask about the white couches and the cameras and lights. Right, guy. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Everybody else, we appreciate you. Thanks for the support. Always hit the like, comment, subscribe button. Do all the YouTube stuff.
This was as long as a Bruzel video.
No, it wasn't. That's the sad part.
As long as a Bruzel
I can't
video.
imagine people sit there and watch that dude for 3.5 hours.
It's 3 hours. You can go in and out.
Sure. Last pour, Wild Turkey to do. Wild Turkey 12 is fabulous, bro.
I'm about to get me one.
So am I.
About to give me a turkey 12.
You guys, we will see y'all. Well, the new episode just dropped 1 minute ago, so go watch that. Enjoy. We will see y'all Monday for Misky Monday. Have fun. This is. I knew that was.